ghostly.
It looks all ghostly.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Friday.
I know.
Finally.
Tomorrow we're going out to the club.
Yeah, we are. Tom's already excited about it.
Yeah. I was at the biker bar.
I
didn't drink that much, though.
Yeah.
Nobody showed up.
Well, you were there a while, though.
Yeah, I was talking to old guys.
Talking to old guys.
Yeah, I was talking to the only guy with a motorcycle doing that brand new Indian. Hit that Indian chief.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Indian Chief Sport.
So, was Amy there, and did she say anything
Amy was there.
About
the wreck she caused?
The wreck she caused.
She was laughing. They blamed it all on him. They came back, they said he was a douche. He said he had it in gear, had his hand in the clutch, he should have known better. No, just like, yeah. But
I don't know.
Said, don't be fucking with these dudes.
Yeah.
Well, no, I know what she's talking about. I said, don't be
I get it, too,
with
but I kind of feel like it's a 50-50 blame ratio.
Some of these dudes, they retire, they get fat, they try to retain some kind of coolness, right? And they'll go down and get a Harley Davidson full dresser. They pay $30,000, $35,000 for the most deluxe Harley Davidson ever, and that's their first bike. They're in their 60s. That's their first
motorcycle
bike.
101. And that's probably not the best time to start with, because your reflexes aren't like they were when they were younger. I kind of feel like that's kind of more a young man's thing. Like, you can ride them because you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
So you're used to it. But, like, starting when you're older, like, I can see how that would probably be.
It's this big, heavy, full-dress motorcycle with a whole full fairing on it, with a fucking outrageous stereo. I mean, the only thing it doesn't have is like an air conditioner. I don't know how you air condition a motorcycle, but
wouldn't it be
if
hilarious?
they could, they'd put that bitch on.
To be honest, it would not shock me at all in this part of Florida
if
I saw a big ass Harley with just like one of those window air conditioners mounted on the side of it, like just like blowing in the dude's face.
It's ridiculous.
I'd be like, yep, that's peak Florida right there.
And to me, that's not really a motorcycle. That's a two-wheeled convertible car.
I mean, that's essentially like a car at that point.
That's the price.
There's so much shit on it.
And it's this heavy fucking thing with floorboards, and it's a lot of weight there. It's low center of gravity, so it's kind of easy to hold on to. It's not a whole lot of fucking power, but they just, man, you're giving that to a guy, and it's basically his first motorcycle, and it's just not second nature for him, Now they have some. The dudes that he ran into were real bikers. They were old guys too, but they had little slim, svelte, fucking.
And they'd probably been doing it for way longer.
Yeah, they build motorcycles and stuff. But the dude that got hit, it was one of the brand new 117 Harley Softail in fucking black with some burnt orange on it graphics. It was just very tastefully done, with a little bitty bitch bar swept back on it, kind of like it's not really a bobber, and it's not really he had one little leather tool bag on the fucking swing arm, on the swing arm on the back of the thing, and it just wasn't overladen. They're bar hoppers, which that's what they are.
Yeah.
Those dudes will fucking buy a $30,000 full dress motorcycle with fully fucking loaded. And they'll have this shit for 10 years, and you look at the odometer, man, and he's done fucking 10,000 miles in 10 years. Which means he's driving it to the bar and back.
Yeah.
He's not going anywhere on it. Fuck, why'd you buy that? You could have got a little...
He thought it would make him look cool.
Yeah, you could have got a little fucking Dynaglide or something, and be a lot better ride, more exciting, and easier for you and faster. But that's not the thinking of these guys. The thinking is, well, I want the most expensive one, the most deluxe one, big,
I want one with a whole like espresso bar on it.
You don't want an espresso bar on it. I'll put my theoretical girlfriend on the back with fucking floorboards and just everything.
Theoretical girlfriend.
Theoretical girlfriend.
That would also be a good band.
It's a theoretical girlfriend.
Does anybody have a band called Theoretical
I've never
Girlfriend?
seen him with a girlfriend. And the wife doesn't come. And there's no girlfriend either. They try to fucking pick up Amy.
Like, I'm not getting the back on of that thing, not with you driving.
Yeah, they try to pick up Amy, but that's her job.
Well, yeah.
She's not interested in those dudes. She's interested in me and Jen.
She's just interested in making money and getting tips,
making money.
man.
Yeah,
like all bartenders. It's like, I kind of feel like any female bartenders, There's always those guys that are like, man, she digs me. I'm like, she digs a big tip. Yeah. Is what she digs.
She's not interested in that shit.
Nah, generally.
But fucking, it's just ridiculous, you know.
It's like the same kind of dudes that think the stripper likes them, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like Little Swole. Well, she likes me. It's a bitch, you spent $2,000 on her that night. She don't like you.
Did we even tell that story? Oh my God.
We haven't told that story. Wasn't he?
I can't fucking believe that. Yeah, like our friend, Matt, Little Soul.
Yeah.
We've known him forever. He's like, he's considerably younger than us, but he's in his 30s. And he's a good dude. And like, he was down. New York. He lives in New York, and so he comes down every now and then. And he was down a couple weeks ago, and he came to the club, and he's already. He drinks a lot and does a lot of drugs, and he doesn't eat. And he has like
he eats French fries.
Yeah, he has like that super taster thing where like he won't eat anything.
It's gotta be
like
white.
He's super picky.
It's gotta be white and it can't have any flavor.
But even white thing, like he won't eat cake, which that blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like one time he was at a birthday party at one of the clubs for one, and he wouldn't eat any cake, and we're just like, who doesn't like cake? That's like super weird. But yeah, so you know what I mean?
Wow.
So he was there a couple weeks ago, and we hadn't seen him in a while, and he was like, yeah, he went to Rachel's, right?
Yeah.
Did he say it was Rachel's? Yeah. Which is kind of like the biggest, like best known strip club. It's actually pretty nice. Like we've been there.
We've been there. They got a good buffet.
Yeah, they got good steaks and shit.
Yeah.
But like he went to Rachel's and he's like, yeah, I spent a really lot of money like getting a lap dance and all this other stuff. And I'm like, how much money did you spend? So we were trying to guess, and he just kept going.
No.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? $2,000.
Spent about $2,000.
He spent $2,000.
Yeah.
In one night.
On a C tier stripper.
We didn't see what she looked like. But I was like, wow, that must be nice. That must be nice to just be able to like drop $2,000 and just be like, oh well, my bad.
Yeah.
I was like, I barely have $2,000 in my fucking name.
No, I asked what she looked like. No, she wasn't that good looking. She was C tier. Yeah. C tier Rachel's is like okay, average girl walking down the street.
Yeah.
But she was giving him attention. He didn't have any.
Yeah, he said he had a good time.
He hadn't had any attention. He disappears up in New York and shit. But he didn't disappear here. It's just that $2,000 goes a lot further here. And I was like, did you even hit? He goes, oh, no. And I said, dude, you should have fucking called me.
You should have called me.
I put you on that fucking app.
I mean, for $2,000, you could get like a really good escort for that.
Really good escort for like.
You don't gotta blow that at the stripper bar where you might get a hand job, maybe. Yeah. But it's just kind of like, did he say he got a hand job?
No, I don't remember.
I can't remember either. I thought he said he said that, but I could be remembering wrong. That. Maybe he just told me that. But I was like, if you're gonna spend $2,000, I was like, you get a really good escort for that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I know it's like not technically legal, but yeah, shit, man. It's like, yeah, you could get them to like stay at your house overnight for that. Holy crap, that's a lot of money.
That's like a hustler honey.
Yeah.
Level. Yeah.
I mean, you might as well if you're dropping that much money. I'm not judging. It's his money. You know what I mean? If he wants to spend it on that, that's fine with me. It's just like I was like, wow, I wish I could afford to like spend I'm obviously not gonna spend $2,000 on a prostitute, but like, or an escort rather. But
the dudes that are spending that kind of money, the $2,000, kind of like $20 for me or you. That's not.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what kind of blows my mind. Because I didn't grow up like that, and I still don't have that kind of money. So it's like. So anytime anybody says they spent that much money at one time, I'm just like my heart starts palpitating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's kind of like fool's gold, though, because those girls probably wouldn't like them anyway.
Yeah, but it's like
some shit I'd get for free fucking, you know, when I was single fucking 20 years ago, and it'd be like, it's all right. But these dudes will pay $1,000.
Well, like I said, if you want to pay for that, it's like I'm not judging. Some people like to do that, and, you know... Maybe that's just what they're looking for.
Well, it makes you wonder, you know what I mean, if $1,500 escort is like she's like an 8.5 or a 9 visually.
Because that's a lot of money.
Yeah, they look very good.
I've seen some, like, on some of those apps, I've seen some, like, pretty decent looking ones for, like, a third of that price.
Yeah, $600. Yeah.
So, and sometimes they'll even stay overnight.
Yeah.
For that much.
Yeah. So,
and they look okay. I mean, you know, I didn't see them in person, obviously, but it's just like the pictures look
they got
okay.
Professional pictures and shit.
So I'm just kind of like, wow, like $2,000.
Yeah,
you could get all kinds of. They'd probably stay with you for like a few days for that.
For $2,000, she would be a name you would recognize out of porn or.
Yeah, I feel like that's like porn tier.
Yeah, and then
like somebody you'd know who it was.
Yeah, and
well, I would know who it was, but you.
But it always makes me wonder. Well, I've heard their side of the story in certain interviews. The kind of guys that they do business with. You'd be surprised. You'd think it'd be a bunch of losers. Nah, they're rich guys.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously.
Yeah, and a lot of times they're like on ball teams, so like football players, basketball players.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They're just kind of like,
yeah.
If they're away from home or they're single or whatever, they're just like, you know, they get together with their bros and it's like, hey, we're all gonna go.
Some of them are
get escorts and like drop a bunch of money and just like have a good time, and then they'll leave.
So yeah, some of them are minor celebrities.
Yeah,
and you would say, well, what the fuck would they need escorts for? It's because they can't date.
Yeah.
If they were to be dating girls, they couldn't get rid of the girl. She'll fucking stalk them. So, or it's too much. Let's say you're a basketball player. All right, it's too much time you're investing in chasing one of these white girls, and then you strike out, and you wasted 2 weeks chasing after her. Okay.
Yeah, that's how they're gonna look at it.
And you're gonna go like, how much money did I earn during that 2 weeks? Oh, fucking thousands of dollars. Okay. Well, why did and how much did I spend on her? Oh, well, I spent fucking $4,000 over 2 weeks trying to fucking get this chick, and I never got it.
Yeah.
Or I got a little bit, and then she bowled out on me. You know, because she was taking me serious. She was trying to fucking marry me or some shit like that. That's a lot of the times that's the problem. They can't date. So they just said, fuck that, I'll go for the pro. Where's the porn star?
Yeah, because like I said, their whole thing is just to be professional. They take your money, they do what you want, and then they leave.
Let's do it.
And then they move on to the next one.
If I need you, I'll call you back.
So I understand that. Like I said, it's all what you're looking for.
Yeah.
They're not looking for a serious relationship. They're not looking for wife material. They're not looking
for anything. They're just trying to fuck real quick.
Yeah, they're just trying to have a good time.
And have a date.
And not worry about it.
And you go, yeah, but that's a hooker. It's an escort, okay? It's not quite the same. It's not the same one that's sitting on the corner, right? She probably has a boyfriend or probably married, has kids. She's probably working in the adult industry, but she's only fucking 10 different dudes out of her studio. The chick that fucking wasn't the porn star, the one that gave you the runaround for 2.5 weeks, you spent $4,000 on. She's fucked all kinds of dudes. She's fucking nasty as hell, whatever. She's fucking random dudes that she works with. And shit, and it has a bad reputation, and still, she didn't give you the fucking pussy because she was taking you seriously. She was trying to fucking marry you. Women raise their standards for a dude that they take seriously, and if you're a fucking a celebrity or fucking some kind of sports player, she's gonna take you seriously. It's just she's gonna try to be the good girl, and try to raise her standards and shit. I'm gonna play hard to get. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna work with that.
Well, I mean, yeah, in a lot of ways, I guess she's trying to be what you want or what she thinks that you want.
Yeah, what she thinks. He's just trying to get some ass. That's it, and he has no intention of fucking making you his girlfriend long term.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's just trying to get a date, normal date.
I laughed at this,
which ends up being hit and quit.
Yeah,
because he's a celebrity. He just wants to hit and quit. He wants variety. He doesn't want to get married.
I got like a whole bunch of comments I got behind on.
Yeah. Well,
Counter Rock says, keep them stunt buttocks hits coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Newest one. He who moons in bumper-to-bumper traffic has ass in jam. Oh, that's a good one. And its B-side, pressed ham. Love it. American Military 100. We need to like legit make a whole... We're going to make a whole Spotify... We can even use AI if you want, like to do the music, and then somebody will have to come up with some funny ass lyrics, and then Tom can sing them. For stunt buttocks, all the songs.
Oh, for stunt buttocks, yeah.
American Military says, "Happy Friday, Jen and Tom." Same back at you. May I recommend another potential topic for your poll? Anton LaVey. I'm pretty sure we did a show about Anton LaVey.
Long time ago.
It was a long time ago, but yeah I'm 99.9% sure we did a show about Anton LaVey. Let me see. What did I miss? Zach says I sent Tom a photo on Messenger.
I saw her.
How many of the biker bar women look like that?
No, they don't look like that. the biker bar women, the ones that actually are at the bar, are in their 60s and 70s. A lot of them, skinny, most of them, kind of worn out looking, and they're with their.
Because they're actual biker.
Well, some of them. Some of them are just retirees. They have motorcycles. They're retirees that have motorcycles. They may not be from like long-term motorcycle culture. You know what I mean? Like if you were to ask her anything about motorcycles, she probably wouldn't know anything about it. But her husband has one.
She's like, I don't know. I just ride on the back.
Yeah.
And look pretty. That's it. DVD Dragon says, big bike for your first ride, talking about the Harley shit from earlier.
Yeah.
Is like going for a goth girl at the club with no recon.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much, yeah. That's a poser move.
Right. It's a poser move.
It's a poser move.
I don't understand. I've never really understood the full dress Harley, Honda, fucking Gold Wing, even Silver Wing. I never really understood the super cruiser, super fucking what do you call that thing? It's not even a commuter. What do you call that motorcycle? Fuck. I used to know the term, but I try to keep it out of my mind. I don't like to think about it.
As soon as you started pushing it out of your brain, just get out.
Motorcycles that you use for touring. So I'm talking about like a super tour motorcycle. Okay. I'm not really into that because those motorcycles are like, they might as well be cars. If you're going to have all those features on there, why is it a motorcycle? Get a convertible.
Yeah, just put a roof on that bitch.
Yeah, a convertible would even be cheaper. And it's got a roof. You can open and close a roof. If it rains, okay, put the roof up. It's got AC.
Or a rickshaw. Might as well be a rickshaw.
Yeah. Well, rickshaw. But a convertible would be cheaper. You could get a used convertible for a fraction of the cost, and it would be better than that Gold Wing. It wouldn't be a motorcycle, but it'd be better.
Counter says, Jenny, your shirt is awesome. Thank you very much. He has my little Clockwork Orange shirt there, in case you didn't see it. That was my Halloween costume last year also. Granther says, when I drop a hundo on a stripper, I think I made it rain, but that's nothing for some dudes at the titty bar. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, $100, that's a lot of money, like, for me. That's way more than I would spend on a stripper, for sure. But because I'm not a dude. But that's more than I'd spend for most things.
Do not go to strip bars. Strip bars are...
I mean, some people like them, but it's like... I guess it's a whole vibe.
We went there for Battle of the fucking Battle
Yeah,
of the
the only
bars.
reason we went there was because our friend Hector, R.I.P., who was the bartender at Venue 13, like the goth night, was there, and they were doing a Battle of the Bartenders. And they're like, oh, we're doing at Rachel's. I don't remember who the other bartender was, what bar he was from. So all the goth people were like, oh, man, we're all going to go to the fucking strip club and represent, like, for Hector, because he was a cool dude. Yeah. And we all went there, and it was a fucking hilarious. Yeah. All the strippers loved it.
Yeah, they like Jet.
There was like, all the weirdos are here. We love this shit. Yeah. Oh my god, they were so happy.
Cady was with us.
Yeah, also R.I.P.
Yeah, they were all fucking strippers.
Dead people. That's terrible.
Trying to hook up with Jen and Kaylee.
Yeah.
Outside the club. Yeah, let's go to the club. That kind of shit. Fucking strip clubs. First of all, they're passé. That's old school shit. It's mostly older dudes that would be going to that now, and it's sad sacks. Dudes that are just fucking. They're depressed and they have money, and they need female attention, and those girls know that. You go in there, man, you're a fucking loser.
Well, you're just a mark. They're just trying to make money off you. Yeah. So it's like, and those women are very savvy. Yeah. And, you know, they're very skilled in getting money out of dudes' wallets. So they will basically tell you or act the way you want them to act and say what you want them to say, and they know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, and if you go in there and you're a young guy who's put together well, and you went to a strip club, and you were minding your own business type of deal, just having fun, depending on where this is, okay? It wouldn't be the same in a military base or something, or outside a military base, but security's going to be on you, wanting to know why you're in there. Are you trying to make girlfriends with these strippers and try to become a pimp or something? Why are you in here? They're very curious about, you're not the normal client.
Well, yeah,
the normal client is a middle-aged dude who looks like he's got money but has not getting success with women. That's actually
it's like you look like you belong here.
Yeah.
You look
a little swole right now is in that category.
Even though, like I said, he
looks like he belongs in a strip club.
He's not middle aged. How old is he now? 30.
He's coming up on 30, but he acts like a middle aged man.
Something like
he's starting to look like a middle aged guy. He's putting on a lot of weight. His diet is wrong. He's depressed. He's no, he's not doing good. And he's not listening to my advice. But
he's had a rough few years in his defense.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, he loved Kaylee more than anything else on earth, even though she was gay.
She died, and then his mom died.
And then she died, and then his mom died.
Like a year later.
It wasn't even that long. I think it was just like a few months.
Yeah,
and he was he was fucked up.
Yeah.
And like we were worried about him for a while. We were just kind of like, and Tom even told him, it's like, bitch, if you do anything to yourself,
you kill yourself, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he's like, but he's still like, he's better now. It's been a while, but it's, he
needs to get his diet issues settled.
He really needs to see somebody about that.
He needs to get on test, and he needs to get in the fucking gym and fucking become the man he's supposed to be. Get rid of that fat and fucking.
Because he's a good dude. I like him.
Yeah, he's just hard headed.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to do it.
He don't want to do it.
And he's not an asshole about it. He's just like, yeah, maybe I should do that, but he just doesn't.
He just wants to fantasize about it. He doesn't want to actually do it.
Yeah.
Which you're taking the easy path. Whatever, dude.
Like, look, I get it. It's hard.
Don't chase after the hottest girls in the fucking club. He was there and fucking, that girl's looking at me. And she goes, no, dude, the girl's not looking at you, man. That chick's a lesbian.
Well, he was very, 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 very drunk that night. Before he even got there.
Right.
He had been drinking before he got there.
Right.
And he left super early. Like, we don't always stay till close. Last Saturday we did. But we usually stay until pretty close to close, at least 2 a.m., right?
Yeah.
And he left at like midnight. And I was like, bitch, where are you going? It's so early.
Yeah.
And like, he was just like, man, I'm so fucked up. Because he had drank before he got there.
He's like, she's looking at me. And I look
and he kept asking me, like, is that chick looking at me? And it's like, man, he's so nice. And I just don't want to make him feel bad.
Like, no, that chick's not looking at you.
I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
And then fucking no.
Also pretty sure she's gay.
She's lesbian.
Yeah, she's a lesbian.
She told me. And then fucking, because I was, months earlier, I was like, yeah, I'm trying. I said, and she was complaining about the club. Says, yeah, no, there's no guys in here. I'm trying to get them in. I said, well, I don't care about that. Because we were talking about promotions.
Yeah.
There's not enough dudes that come in there, and those are the ones that actually spend the big bar tabs, And says, there's not enough goth dudes coming in here. She goes, well, I don't care about that. I'm a lesbian. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But, although, who knows what that means? Because I've heard that before, and I ended up fucking a chick. You know what I mean? I don't know what it means. Because just because she's a lesbian doesn't mean she won't make exceptions for dudes that she likes.
Every now and then. Yeah, well, like I said, in general.
He was dating Kaylee, and she called herself a lesbian. She was bisexual.
And she was mainly a lesbian. I feel like other than Matt, I feel like she didn't really... She was mostly with women.
She was bi, though. She'd go for guys.
But yeah, she would go for a guy if she really liked him a lot. Yeah. Like, they hooked up a few times. Yeah. And they hung out together all the time. But man, he was like totally, just completely enamored with her.
Yeah.
And he was, I mean, fair play. He was there like pretty much the whole time that she was dying. And he stayed with her the whole time.
I've known a lot of lesbians that just said fuck it and just started being straight. And the explanation was always the same, that they were like, women are fucking crazy. You know, that was...
Everyone's crazy.
Yeah. Well, the explanation that I got from like the 2 or 3 that I can think of is that they kept breaking up with you. They keep breaking up with you. They're kind of like emotionally unstable. There's too much estrogen in the relationship, and the fucking dude is more tolerant to your foibles, and they won't dump you over some shit that you said or did. And when girls will, like, oh, you said this or that, and then all of a sudden they'll turn on you. You gotta be a little bit more forgiving. And that was the explanation that I got, is that
one thing too that I've heard,
girls will dump each other
just generally faster. And like I said, this is a generalization, but there is a joke in the lesbian community that what does a lesbian bring on the second date? A U-Haul. Like, so they move in together really quick. They commit to each other really quick. Yeah. And I think that's probably, or, you know, obviously not all of them, but that's kind of a stereotype. And I think that kind of maybe fucks them up in the long run, because it's like if you...
They weren't vetted.
Well, yeah, like if you get too into it too fast, like without really knowing this other person, right? And like I said, that applies to straight relationships too. It's always dumb. Whatever gender you are, it's just kind of like, it's always dumb to like jump into anything.
Sidequest Hero might be here. She's lesbian. She'll tell you all about it. And as a matter of fact, she was the one that told me she was giving up on women. If she's in here, says that they're too crazy, that they dump you or they fight with you over the smallest things, and that dudes are more forgiving. I think is what she said. She said the dudes are more chilled out, which that could be.
I guess it depends on the person.
Women are not. Look, Jen will tell you. There are some women that are just expressly straight. They're just not going to fuck with some other chicks. But there's not many of them like that. Most women are just kind of flexible.
Like I said, I was going to say women, their sexuality is a lot more flexible than dudes' sexuality is. I will say that for sure. Yeah. And I don't even think that's a controversial statement.
No, most women are just kind of flexible. There are some women that are just totally lesbian. They just don't want anything to do with dudes. But that's like the extreme end of the lesbian spectrum.
Yeah, it's like a spectrum like everything else.
Out of all the lesbian girls that I knew, the ones that called themselves lived as lesbians, about half of them would date a dude. If
under
the right
guy,
guy,
under special circumstances.
Under certain circumstances.
Which I get it, like I said.
Yeah. There was one who was a friend of mine, her name was Robin. And this is back in Boston. Robin was cute. Robin was about kind of like Cady, but she was like a soft butch. She'd wear leather pants and go to the fucking club in a black bra with fucking war paint on and fucking, kind of like this goth.
That sounds hot.
Yeah. Yeah, Robin.
I would.
Yeah, Robin. You'd like Robin.
I would be interested.
Robin's girlfriend was a stripper who was bi. Me, her, and her girlfriend had a fucking threesome one time. That was fucking crazy. And she was an alkie. The girlfriend was alkie as hell. And Robin was simped the fuck out over this chick. This stripper chick that she was with. And she was cute too. She had kind of bad skin though. Anyway, Robin, about once a month, would spend like 3 or 4 days just hanging out and fucking staying at my fucking apartment. We'd go to clubs and shit. And then she'd vanish again. She'd go run off with her girlfriend. I forgot what her girlfriend's name was. After about 4 or 5 months of that shit, I realized it was always around the same time of the month. Like it was a schedule. I realized what it was.
Her menstrual cycle?
She was fucking ovulating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Later on, I said, why is it always around the same time? She goes, this time I'm ovulating.
Yeah.
And I was like...
She's like, I don't have any control over it.
Yeah, guys are much hotter when I'm ovulating.
They say that. Like, I never noticed a difference, but...
That's what she said. When she was young, she was maybe 22.
Yeah. I mean, but, I'm always in my head all the time. I'm not like a real like physically oriented person, so it may be like...
I'm like 3 months into it. Says, Robin, why is it always around this time? Is it she's working or something? She goes, no, I'm just that I'm ovulating.
Well, if she was self-aware enough to know that.
And I says, what that got to do with it?
They have done studies.
She goes, guys are hot when I'm ovulating. When I'm not ovulating, you guys really aren't that hot.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Because your body's being like, we need to get impregnated like right now.
She was honest though. You're not really that hot when I'm not ovulating. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I could see that. It was funny because I was reading a thread earlier that somebody was talking about. Yeah. And they were like, I can't remember what the original question was, but they were kind of asking. It's like, dudes, they generally think like, most women within a certain parameters are hot, but women seem like a lot more selective, or like a smaller percentage of dudes are hot to them, at least as far as they're willing to admit.
Dudes evolved to find variety as hot,
and that's what most people said. It's just kind of like, well, it's different strategies. Like women have to be more selective because they have a lot more to lose, obviously.
Guys are just trying to spread seed.
Yeah, and it's just like, and dudes can impregnate, a whole room full of women like in one day,
and then hide.
and then not do anything, like, and not be involved in any of the
That's
shit.
because our
women can't do that.
Our ancestors were doing that.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like the offspring of that.
Because it's weird. Like I said, I was never
even in the animal kingdom. Our non-human ancestors were doing that. They're just random because it's the sneaky fucker shit works where you can just.
It does. There's lots of different strategies.
Just fuck a bunch of women and run. A couple of them may stick.
Run.
There may be. I may have some out there.
That's what I've speculated. Yeah. I think statistically, I think it's probably very likely that you have a kid out there that you don't know. Considering, well, you don't even know what your body count is, do you?
No. High.
It's definitely high. Like, I know what mine is. Because mine is...
It was triple digits.
Mine is very low.
It was triple digits by the time I was in my mid-20s.
Yeah. So it's like, so...
A lot. And I never caught anything.
I mean, accidents
That's how fucking
happen.
good I was.
But accidents happen. Like, birth control fails. You know, it's 99% effective, but that still leaves that 1%.
Oh, man. 1/3 of those women I never saw again.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like, so it's totally possible.
Yeah, especially in the 20s.
And especially if it was a time when everyone's kind of single and clubbing and stuff like that, and they might not have even known that that was your kid.
Yeah.
Like, because they might have been sleeping with somebody else, or they might have been cheating on their significant other with you, or something, because you said that happened.
Oh, man, I was getting laid at concerts and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Never see that bitch again.
So.
She was just cute, yeah. This is the way it was.
Yeah, so it's like,
80s.
so it's totally possible.
80s and 90s was fucking wild, man.
True.
But that's the way it was if you were popular. You're popular and you looked good. Didn't matter if you were male or female. It was going to be about like that. It wasn't there was no internet or cell phones. So there's no proof or evidence and no way to call anybody out. You couldn't find anybody afterwards. So it was almost kind of like, for me, it was a lot like some of these dudes fucking describing the gay scene.
Yeah.
Where they go to the clubs and they're fucking hooking up in the back and shit. I was like, well, yeah.
And it's just like
I get blown
anonymous.
In the
Yeah.
Jen.
I remember that happening.
Jen remembers I got blown in the club.
I didn't see it, obviously.
Yeah. And that was...
I was there when it happened, though.
Yeah.
I was at the club when it happened.
And that was 2011.
That was before we were a thing.
Yeah,
like, we knew each other, but we weren't going out at that time.
Yeah.
I just heard about it, like, the next day.
Yeah. And then people were saying, man, I heard the weirdest... People lie about you so much, Tom. They said you were getting blown in the club. And I was like, no, I did get blown.
I did, yeah.
You did? Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I mean, you didn't... I know the girl that did it.
Yeah.
And, like, she just kind of pulled you back behind the curtain. And, like, and you were like, oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
Then that other crazy bitch that had all those kids.
The crazy bitch that had all those kids. I mean, it's not narrowing it down.
Oh, man. You thought that chick was super weird.
That's also not narrowing it down.
That was around that time, fucking, at the Chinese... When the club was at the Chinese place, fucking...
Yeah, I remember that time period.
You know who she is. Oh, shit.
When was all the kids? We know a lot of girls with a lot of kids.
This is before me and you were together. We were friends. It was around the time they had that photo taken of me. I was in that fucking black outfit with the fucking bondage straps with the fucking white...
Yeah, I remember that.
Around that time.
I remember that time like pretty well.
And that brunette... fucking big old tall skinny brunette fucking came up on me and threw her leg over my fucking shoulder and I got that coochie fucking rubbing again and I was like, whoa. Don't you remember that? I told you about it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and she's trying to hunt me in the fucking club in front of all those fucking people.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. If I showed it to you.
Well, yeah, if you showed me who it was.
She ended up, nothing happened. But then she ended up fucking dropping out of the scene a couple months later, pregnant. She never came back, but she's still in all the Facebook.
I'm going through all my little memory files. Like,
yeah,
who the fuck is that? Like, obviously, if you showed me a picture, I would know who it was.
Yeah.
But it's like we know a bajillion people. And, like, honestly, we knew a lot of people back then, too, that haven't been out in a long time. And it's like, so my memory is kind of hazy.
She was just...
Because that was, like, 15 years ago.
Yeah, she was just in season. You know what I mean?
She was in season.
She was in season. And she was trying to fucking target somebody. And, fucking was trying to get me to throw down on the fucking pool table, because it was that particular club had a dartboard and a pool table. It looked like a sports club.
Because it was
a sports club.
They just did
at
like
one
that
time,
night.
they shut all that shit down. Yeah, she tried to get me to go at it right there in the club, full view of everybody.
I mean, to be fair, I've tried to get you to do that too.
Yeah, Jed's tried to do that. Yeah.
He never does it though.
She's like, come on. And I was like,
I think I even at the axe trap. I think I even dragged you in the bathroom a couple of times.
Yeah. Jen's molested me.
I'm molesting.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
Well, I've turned around, fucking seen Jen molested the hottest chick in the fucking club on the dance floor.
True.
And they're just like, right, and I'm going, yeah, hell yeah. And then that bitch fucking run off. Then she gets scared and run.
Yeah.
And we're like, where are you going? She goes, oh no, you guys are serious. And we're like, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. No.
They don't want.
Why are you so scared?
They don't want to do it.
So why are you so scared? We're not gonna tell your kids.
We're not gonna hurt you. That's all right.
Nobody has to know.
Everybody would know. In truth.
Everybody was seeing it happen.
It's a very fucking small. I don't really think about it in the moment.
We're just having fun.
Yeah,
just having fun.
Everybody's drinking, everybody's dancing, the music's fun.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't think, as far as I can remember, no, I don't do that.
Well,
like, they grab me.
They're coming on to you. Yeah.
I'm not the kind of bitch that goes and does that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't initiate. You know what I mean? Like,
I gotta admit,
they
though,
do
Jen,
shit.
what it is that you give off these vibes that they know is possible. See, they call you a goddess. It's the boobs, and recently it's all the legs and the fucking, you know what I mean, all this working out and shit, and they get drunk and they're bi, and they're just like, yeah, I want to do this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then I'm like, all right.
When you don't run away, they're like, oh, wait a minute, hold on.
Oh shit.
And then I'm back there.
Then they check it out.
I'm back there applauding. I'm going like,
then they check it out. I get kind of upset about it.
I'm starting to make reservations in the back seat of the car.
All right, we're doing this.
We're going to start the car. We get that AC rolling. I'll be back here in 5 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
No,
they want to
never
shut
mind.
it down.
Never mind.
They want to shut it down.
But like I said, I've never gone to go, because a lot of times, like, we'll be there and it'll be later in the night. Good song will come on or something. And Tom's like, hey, go over there and dance with, one of our friends or something like that. Go dance. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not doing that.
I'll stick her on there.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do that.
It's somebody she's already conquested anyway.
Yeah, but it's just kind of like, I want them to come to me, though. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be predatory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they come to me, fine.
You're right, yeah.
But like I said, I'll get into it. And then if you're just like, oh no, never mind, I'm just like, all right. But I'm not gonna be. I'm not mad.
Hey,
I'm not.
We
mad
got people that come to the club with us that listen to these shows too. Because we've had people come up out of the bar. Hey, I've been watching you guys' show. You guys are. It's
when we were at Abyss last week, like this guy
people
that
we never saw before. Yeah.
I mean, I had kind of. I don't remember if I saw him around before, but it's like he was there, and he said, "Oh, I've seen you guys' show." And he was from here, and like he's older. He's like our age,
yeah.
And like he knew about all the old school clubs and everything like that. I'm like, oh man, like
He just got divorced from his wife.
And so like he was at Abyss last week, and so we were talking for a long time. And he's like, oh, I own a print shop, and it's like, because I was like, oh, I'm a graphic designer, and he's like, yeah, we were talking about that and like all this other kind of shit, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, he's seen our show.
Yeah.
So even people that don't know us kind of know us, which is weird because sometimes we have people come up to us and they'll be like, hey, it's Tom and Jenny, and I'm just like, who are you?
We know you.
Who are you?
But
like, we're not dicks about it. I'm just kind of like, because it's entirely possible that I met them when I was really drunk and I just don't remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that happens a lot.
We've had people fucking, and they're talking to me and they know all about me, and I'm like, I don't remember this person.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
And then
are you talking?
Turns out that fucking I knew him for like 3 or 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I met him a couple times, type of deal.
Yeah, because it's like sometimes people will.
Yeah.
We had this happen like a couple months ago. We were at Barbarella, and we were just at the front. It was early in the night, so we were at the front, like just having a couple drinks, and somebody came in that hadn't been there in like fucking at least 5 or 6 years, I think. I recognized them because I'm like, oh man, I can't remember what their name is now, but I was just kind of like, oh yeah, I haven't seen you in like a really long time. And they did not recognize Tom because He looks totally different
Yeah,
than
I
he did
gained
back
40
then.
pounds of muscle.
Well, and you shaved your head,
Shaved
and
my head.
you know, grew a beard and all this other shit. So it's like
Changed the kind of clothes that I wear.
Yeah, so they didn't really recognize him at first. They thought it was a different
dude,
a different ass person, which is like really funny.
But last week we were at the club and Dawn was there. And Dawn's our girl, man. Fuck, we love.
I
Dawn.
love her.
Dawn's
She's
our
so
age.
awesome.
She's looking good, man. She's fucking getting in shape and shit. Damn. Boobs. Fucking. She can dance. Knows all the cool songs. She's very cool. She works at the fire department.
Yeah.
She's a fire department.
She's a dispatcher.
Dispatcher.
I think she's a dispatcher.
She's a dispatcher.
Yeah.
And she's been having this dude come and meet her, and then they sneak off. So I was kind of like,
we're like teasing her about what she's up to.
I was feeling jealous. I was like, why you got this guy coming around? She's like smiling like, what?
Why you always meet this guy here?
This dude comes
What are you
around.
doing?
And I said, me and Jen, we got this shit on lock. I said, we come here. I just forgot all the fucking shit. The shit was fucking funny though. Jen was laughing. She was laughing. I said, we got a whole fucking luxury car out in that fucking parking lot with your name, with a back seat with your name on it. We could take you back there. We'll take you fucking home with us. What are you doing with these men? You know, she's laughing. You know, and I said, my wife loves you. You know, she's laughing. We would take care of you. It's just fucking funny. You know.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's
well,
funny.
and she hadn't been out for a while.
She hadn't been out. Yeah, we're like, where the fuck? That's what it was.
Yeah, she hadn't been out.
I started off.
I think it was like a month.
That's what it was. That's what started me off with that. I was like, where the fuck have you been? And she was like, huh? And I said, you can't just leave us like that. She loved it though.
Well, she doesn't. Sometimes she has to work on Saturdays.
Yeah.
She doesn't come to Memento Mori because she doesn't like the music as much.
Yeah.
And she'd been fostering a dog, and then she ended up adopting the dog.
Right.
And so she was kind of like all wrapped up in that. So it's like, so she didn't come out for like probably like a month, maybe 5 weeks.
Yeah.
We were like, man, is she not coming out anymore?
Dawn. Should I show him what Dawn looks like?
No, don't do that.
Okay. Dawn's cute.
Don't do that. She might not like it because she's kind of introverted.
She's very shy.
Yeah.
She's a shy.
But that's why I like her though.
That's why she's cute. She's a shy good girl.
Cause she's not
shy good girl, goth girl.
Cause you guys know I don't really like attention whores.
Yeah.
Like, or people that are just like, look at me. Like, I don't like people like that. They annoy the piss out of me. So
yeah.
And she is absolutely the opposite of that. I think that's probably why I like her a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tend to like just people that are just fucking regular.
Yeah.
And just kind of, you know, just kind of like genuine. Well, just genuine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's honest.
Like not fake.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
She's she's a goth girl that's our age who fucking likes fucking good, really cool dark wave and.
She just loves all the music.
Classic. Yeah. New
She'll
wave
just dance her ass off like all night.
Big into like fucking the Church, Chameleons.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, all the really old goth stuff. She likes that. And she got cute shoes and she can dance. And she's in great shape. You know, and punching way above her weight in terms of like way she looks for her age. She's, you know, younger guys are going after her.
Yeah.
Guys in their 30s are fucking trying to get her. Kind of like she kind of reminds me of fucking Susan Sarandon.
A little bit in the face.
Yeah.
Because we were rewatching The Hunger the other day, and Tom's like, man, she kind of like Susan Sarandon in that movie, which came out in 1883.
Susan Sarandon.
It's like she does kind of look like that a little bit.
Cross between Susan Sarandon and...
but she has dark hair, not like Susan Sarandon has kind of reddish hair. But...
Yeah. But that same face.
Yeah, she has
like
a similar
Susan Sarandon
face.
And Winona Ryder, kind of.
Yeah, but like she doesn't dress like super like sexy or.
No, she's dressed like a mod, kind of. Almost 60s with goth shoes.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Knee-length skirts.
Like not super revealing or anything.
Sweater type. Yeah.
Because she's just there to dance. She's not like really there to. Because she just really likes
conservative hair, parted on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have like crazy hair or nothing like that. She doesn't do anything crazy with it. But
she knows her shit though.
Oh yeah,
She
big
knows,
time.
She knows all the good songs, all the good music, all the history of everything.
That's why we noticed
Punk
her at
rock,
first, because
knows
it's like she kept just like sitting by herself. And then, like, I noticed that, like, every time, like, a kick-ass song came on, I was like, man, she dances to, like, every single kick-ass song. Like, she knows all the, even, like, kind of obscure shit. And that's always going to stand out to me.
We had been watching her for a couple weeks, man, a couple months.
Not in a creepy way.
No, we're just like, that chick's cool, man. And
yeah, it's like, man, she knows that song.
Yeah,
she knows
and I was
that
like,
song.
who's she hanging out with? And, one day, early on in the club, before everybody was showing up, because the normies are in there up until around 11, and then it starts to slowly kind of change out. And so she'd been there, and I was watching. I says, "I'm gonna meet her." And I went over there, and I was bold with it. I said, "You've been coming here for months, and you haven't said hello to us one fucking bit. Not a single fucking time." She's looking at me like a deer to heaven. She says, "You know all these fucking cool songs. You know all your shit. I saw you dancing to this and that. I saw you. I was naming all the songs, and I said, you know who we are. You didn't even say hello." and she's like, "Oh well." And I said, "Come up to the bar with us." And she's like, "Okay." And she came up to the bar. Yeah. And that's how we met her. Because she was legit. And
like I said, I noticed
she wasn't
that
coming out hanging out with us.
Yeah. But like I said, she's shy. She's like, I wouldn't go up to anybody and like talk to them either.
All
Usually
kinds of people do that to us though.
Yeah, but we get that a lot.
Yeah, all kinds of people.
Because
hey, how you guys doing?
but like I said, like we kind of, because we have the show, because we do a lot of promotion for shit and everything like that. So people, even if they don't know us personally, like know of us. You know what I mean? And we've been going out forever, and people have seen us around for years and years. So it's like, I guess we're not quite as intimidating or whatever, because it's like, they're like, oh, it's you guys. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen you here for like 10 years.
No, but I told her, I said, you know all the good songs, you know how to dance, you know how to dress, and you're sitting here by yourself, and you have, all fucking early on in the night, you haven't come up to have a drink at the bar with us. Well, I'm just being by myself. So come on. And she was okay. That's how we became friends with her.
Yeah, like I said. A couple
weeks later, Jen's making out with her. She was so sweet. That
you know how that happened.
She's like, your wife is so gorgeous. She's like a goth goddess. She's chasing off all the dudes, though.
Yeah,
she is.
And I was like, well, I don't want to do that.
She's like, she's chasing off all the men.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you do what you got to do. But, nobody owns anybody. We're
like I said, that's why I didn't want. That's why I don't like to initiate anything, because it's like
Jen was chasing off all the men.
Because I didn't mean to do that.
She was like, how are they gonna compete with that?
Well, I mean, they're not. They're just a schlubby dude.
Yeah. Yeah. One time I caught her coming out of the restroom. I was going into the men's restroom, and she goes, "Look, I just want to tell you. I just want your wife to know that I like her. I'm not trying to avoid her or anything." I said, "Well, yeah, I understand. Go tell her yourself. She's right over there. She's drunk. Go tell her yourself. She's right there on the dance floor." She went out there and told you. The next day, I came in the bathroom, and I came out there on the dance floor making out.
Yeah.
I set her ass up.
Well,
there she is. Go tell her. She
that's
right
you know.
Came out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Dawn.
And then what is that other chick's name that I was making out with? What the fuck is her name? I can't remember.
Oh, that last one there?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I was making out with her one time at Abyss, too, I think, a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Because that night...
You thought she was...
Okay, so what happened was, I had seen her before, but then one night at Abyss, she showed up, and she looked just like this bitch you used to date that I hated.
Yeah.
And I thought it was her. Like, I'm like, what is that bitch doing here? Because she doesn't come out anymore. And I was like, why is she back? And I was like pissed about it. Like, I wasn't an asshole to her, but I was just kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I was just kind of like,
she was mistaken identity.
Yeah, it was mistaken identity. But then like afterward, Tom was like, no, that wasn't her. That was this other chick. And I was like, oh, now I feel really bad. In case I gave her like some fucking stink eye or something.
Dirty looks.
I didn't mean to, but it's like I very well might have. I don't know what my fucking face looks like to other people. I'm always making fucking expressions, so without realizing. So I think I did that, and then she's been out like a couple more times. She was at Abyss one time, and when I realized it wasn't that bitch I hated, I was like, okay, this is a completely different person. And then we just started making out for some reason. And then, like, she was at Barbarella a couple weeks ago, too. And they played that fucking Nine Inch Nails song.
Yeah.
And we were just like, okay.
Oh, shit.
The I Want to Fuck You Like an Animal song.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck's that song called? Closer.
I'm looking, and I interacted with her within the past few months. I should have a message from her on
I gotta pee.
Messenger.
And I need another drink.
Okay.
So I'll be back in a bit. Entertain the people.
I'll entertain the people.
Juggle or something.
Oh shit! This isn't the right phone.
You got your wrong thing.
I got the wrong fucking phone. Hold on 1 second. Let me go get the right phone. Okay, I'm coming back. All right. Shit, man, I forgot that chick's name, but I think I have some photographs of her. I think they're on this phone. If I see her face, I remember her name again. Come on. Enter all these fucking passwords. All right. She's on her way out here. She'll tell you in a minute. Okay. All right. You make yourself a drink?
Yeah. Tripping over all the cat mouses.
She's tripping over the cat what? The cat what?
The mousies.
The mouse? The little mice? I thought I may have had a photo. Yeah.
Yeah, I came out the bathroom and there's like little mousies everywhere.
This is the chick.
Yeah, that's her.
This is the chick she's talking about.
That's her.
Boobs and everything. Yeah.
She's nice. I like her.
Yeah. I just trying to remember.
But it's just funny because I can't remember what night that was, but she was wearing something that she normally wouldn't wear, or like something different, and she looked like your
ex-girlfriend. She looked like one of my ex-girlfriends. Yeah.
The one that one that I hated.
Yeah.
So I thought it was her.
Yeah.
She doesn't look as much like her in that picture, but
No.
like in person, I was kind of.
In person, she probably did.
I was like, man, why is that bitch back again?
Let me see if I can find what that chick's name is. It's been
Yeah,
a while.
I always forget. I know so many people, and it's like I just forget what his fucking name is. You know?
I had sent a few messages to her within about a couple months, so she should be on here.
From earlier when we were talking about the lesbian relationship, Zach says, whereas with gay, you almost always find either very clingy or very avoidant personality types. Like maybe no in between. Yeah. I don't know. With gay men. And then Oracle says, the joys of narrowing down who we're trying to remember.
Yeah,
I've had this conversation with my husband. Yeah, it's like I said, for me it's easy because I don't really have that much of a but we have a lot of friends though, and like I said, we haven't seen a lot of them in a long time because back when we first started hanging out back in 2010 or 2011, like some of the people that hung out back then don't come out anymore. So if you're not seeing them every week, then you kind of forget what their names are.
No.
Can't find her.
I can't find her because I would have.
She very well might be on my friends list because I have like 5,000 fucking people on there.
She's on our friends list.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
And I spoke to her recently. It's not Misty, is it? No.
Well, I know a couple Misties, but I didn't remember that being her name.
No.
That's another thing, and we also know multiple people with the same name.
We had the same names over and over again.
So it's like, well, which Brian are you talking about? Brian that does this, or Brian that does that, or Brian that does this?
A shit ton of Angelicas, a shit ton of Angeliques. Amandas, lots of Amandas.
My sister's name is Amanda,
yeah.
as a matter of fact.
Go ahead, what are the comments saying?
CB says, Tom and Jenny, did you see the FedEx driver got the death penalty for killing that 7-year-old?
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah, I mean, rightly so.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
Pretty much. Also, Zach said, might be a weird topic, but a show about Ted, is it Fujita or Fujita? I'm not sure. Might be kind of interesting. I have no idea who that is, but I wrote it down, and I will look it up. We'll see. Oh, and then Kenny D said earlier about what Oracle said about remembering people. Said, you're not supposed to remember. That's the whole idea. I don't know. I remember a lot of shit. I think I remember it better because I write everything down. Usually not as much as I used to because I don't have time. But I used to journal, so I wrote a lot of shit down, so that makes me remember it better. Because I don't like to forget shit. Like, I don't want to look back 10 years and be like, what the fuck happened? I don't know. Oh, Zach says he invented this scale for tornadoes. Oh, okay. So that actually, yeah, that might be interesting. Burly Kev is here. Said, what's up, Tom and Jen?
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm looking through.
Tiggly Toot is here. Fuck, y'all. It's been a long week. Yeah, tell me about it.
I know.
Glad it's over.
I'm looking through Instagram. What's funny is weird is because like there's a bunch of shit out of order in my messages. Kind of like, why is that up there? I haven't talked to that bitch in fucking months. You know?
Yeah, I've noticed that like...
It's like shit's out of order in there.
Well, I haven't noticed it so much in messages a little bit, but on the feed for sure.
Yeah.
Like they were showing me messages that like I looked on Facebook today and there was a message about, not a message, but like a post that Dimitri made about Abyss, which was like last week.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you showing me that today? That's right. Over. Like, yeah. Okay. He's like, oh, thanks everybody for coming out and stuff like that. I'm like, that was like a week ago.
Yeah.
Why are you showing me that?
Same thing's happening on my...
Why are you showing me that right now?
On my shit too.
I don't know if it's just because they're showing you stuff from like people you interact with more.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I talk to him on Messenger sometimes because I do flyers for him and shit. But it's like, I don't know. I'm not on there much. I was on there all day today because you were at the biker bar, and I always keep it open in case, you know, something happens and you need me to come get you or something like that. But I don't usually check it. I probably should because, like I said, Dimitri sends me messages. Octavio sends me messages about doing flyers. So sometimes it's like a day or two before I see it because I don't check them. I hardly ever check Instagram. Almost the only time I ever go on Instagram is when I post, like after we've done a live stream.
Yeah.
Like I'll post, like, hey, live stream's up, here's the link. Like that's pretty much the only time I ever go on there.
Let's see what everybody's talking about. What you doing?
What are you doing, Pookie?
I'm tearing it up. She's tearing up the fucking carpet. Why are you tearing up the carpet?
Yeah, you see her back there. She's like, she just likes to make noise.
Yeah.
You just like to make noise, don't you, Poop? She's so silly. But yeah, I forgot. This weekend is Mother's Day, everybody, in case you forgot.
Yeah.
So, if you didn't get your mom something...
Yeah, you're fucked.
You better fucking... Well, no, you still got time. You're not that fucked. I'm gonna drive over to Ocala and see my mom on Sunday. Because my sister's coming down... My sister's coming down tomorrow. She's driving down from Atlanta. And she's going to stay with my mom. And then my sister and my brothers are going to be at my mom's house. She sent me a message today and she was like, oh, just remember what the gate code is. And I was like, what? Since when do you have a gate code? This is at your house, right? I don't remember her having a gate code. Did she put a gate on her house? I don't know. She didn't answer.
There's no gate code.
No, I know, but like she said, I'm like, wait a minute, this is at your house, isn't it? I don't know. I'll find out. I'll find out what's going on. Maybe she installed something to keep people out, perhaps. I don't know. But I just thought that was really weird that she sent that message. And I was like, since when is there a gate code?
What you doing, Boop? What you doing?
Also, next Friday, a week from today, me and Tom are going to Hollywood Studios, the Disney park, with my sister.
Going to Disney.
So...
Going to Disney.
I mean, we're going to try and do the show anyway. It's not a massive park, and I don't think my sister is staying all day. But me and my sister are going to work it out on Sunday, like, if we do, like, any lightning lanes or anything like that. Because I bought the tickets, and she's like, I can link to your app. And she's like, and we could do lightning lanes for a couple of the rides if you want to, or whatever, so everything's quicker. So we're going to work that out on Sunday.
Get some more ice.
But we'll see.
How you doing? You need another drink?
No, I made one.
You just made one?
I just made one. Oracle says, I knitted hats for all of our mom squad. My mom, my mother-in-law, and my stepmom. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice.
Let me open the curtains out there.
Yeah, they're freaking out.
It's about time.
We got... These cats are so mad. We got blackout curtains for the 2 living room windows. Like, it's not really a living room. It's kind of like an upstairs den. And we had blinds on them, but we never had curtains on there. And I was like, Tom's like, we need to get some fucking curtains for these windows so it looks like a real room. So I got curtains. I had to get curtain rods too. And so we put them up. And the kitties were very offended because they like to lay out in the big den. It's this just big open area. And they like to lay out in there in the morning in the sunbeams, like, coming in. And Tom's like, no, we're going to keep the windows, the curtains closed in the summer, like, to keep it cooler, you know what I mean? Because so the AC doesn't have to work as hard and the electric bill will be lower and shit like that. And they were, they were not happy about it. They kept, like, looking in the room being like, the fuck did y'all do?
Yeah. Why are you shutting the sun out?
Why are you shutting the sun out?
Yeah.
Because honestly, yeah, like, I don't know. They're covered in fur, and I don't get it, but it's just like, I'll come out in the morning.
Yeah, they're like, why are you shutting the sun out?
And both of them are like, there's like 2 sunbeams like that, like, coming in through the windows, and they're both like,
yeah,
like that, like laying in the sunbeams. It's crazy.
Why are you shutting the sun out? I said, bitch, you don't pay the AC in this motherfucker.
She's like, yeah, but
you don't pay the AC in this motherfucker, that $400 a month AC.
She's like, I don't have a job.
Yeah.
I don't have a job.
She doesn't have a job. You don't fucking have a job. I don't have a job either. Not technically. I'm just giving me my fucking VA retirement.
That's true.
Yeah. But no, you don't have money. That's the deal. I got money. You don't have money. I dictate to you when...
Oh, I don't think that's true.
No, yeah. I dictate to you when the windows get insulated. Yeah. She's looking at me. Look at her ears. She doesn't want me talking.
No, she's upset.
She's like, you guys don't understand this fucking cat. This cat is in my fucking face 24/7.
She loves her.
She won't leave me alone. I'll be a fucking in bed. This fucking cat's face. Waking me up in the middle of the night. And you're just like, you got no respect.
No, she will just step on your face.
She step on my face and just like, what do you do?
Put her butthole in your face.
She's never done that to me.
Oh, she's done that to me a couple times.
Yeah, she's done that to me. But she's like, or she did it to me. I just did it in my sleep.
She'll stand on your chest and then turn around.
Yeah.
And then kind of. The butthole's like not right in your face, but it's like right there.
Yeah, like.
I'm like, gee, thanks.
I don't let her stand on me.
She's heavy.
If and her paws are little. It shit fucking hurts. I don't let her fucking stand on me.
She also sometimes
if she wants to get on top of my fucking chest, she's got to crawl.
Yeah. She will sometimes also deliberately crawl over and just like step on his testicles. I know she thinks it's funny.
Yeah. That started when she was little. She would just fucking jump out of nowhere and land all 4 feet on my nuts. Boom! And then jump off. Like, and her face would be like, that shit was funny.
She knows she's doing it. She's super smart.
Yeah.
She's
crazy.
She's getting a reaction, so that's why she keeps doing it.
Yeah. If I tell her no, then she's going to do it again. It's ridiculous.
It is very funny.
Yeah. But no, she's like in my face, and that bitch is a daddy's girl.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Oh, man. Now, Jen, she's got her own little mama's girl, fucking...
Little Bambi.
Little Bambi. Wherever she goes, that cat follows her.
Tom cracks up. He sees me pass by, like, taking my laundry downstairs or something like that.
Yeah.
And the cat's just do.
And behind her, the little fucking... That other cat would be going. She's going to go downstairs. She'll go downstairs. Just wherever Jen
Mama.
goes, that cat's following her. Yeah.
Where are you going? Why did you leave me?
It's her little satellite. Yeah.
She's constantly, she has tripped me
Yeah.
so many times. I have a joke that I tell him, like, look, I know you have a life insurance policy on me because one of these days she's going to, I mean, she has tripped me. I've fallen a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm just, like, worried that I'm going to fall downstairs. Because what she'll do is if I go downstairs, like, to put dishes in the dishwasher or put laundry in the washer, like, she'll follow me, but she doesn't come all the way down. Like, she'll sit on the stairs and peek around the corner.
Yeah.
And yell, hey, mama. And I'm like, what? And then, like, I start walking up the stairs, and then she'll run up the stairs, like, phew, but, like, right under my feet.
Yeah. Half Naked You says that she had to put her 25-year-old cat up. Yeah. Hooking, I woke up, this was a couple weeks ago, Beijing, she was just turning 20. She was 19. Woke up in the morning and found her dead.
Yeah.
Laying on the tile.
Yeah.
She just
it was
looked like she was trying to get to the back door.
2 or 3 weeks ago. I think she wanted to go outside.
Wanted to go outside, but I was asleep. I found her. She was in rigor already. Just buried her. She's buried out back.
I mean, we knew it was coming.
Yeah, she was sick. She'd been sick. You could tell she was dying. And
But still,
there was nothing I could do for her. She had her liver, her kidneys were failing.
Yeah.
She was just getting
She was real skinny.
25, that's a great age.
Yeah, that's
very
old for a cat. Because, like, Beijing was 19, like, she was almost 20.
Yeah.
Because you got her before I met you.
The Beijing Olympics.
Yeah, like, whatever year that was.
It was the day of the Beijing Olympics.
Like, he got her as a kitten. So, like, so he had Beijing before I even met him.
Yeah.
Because I think she was a few years
She was
old.
a little bitty furball.
Little ragdoll kitty.
Yeah, little ragdoll kitty.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
She was so beautiful.
And walked around like she was the prettiest cat in the world.
She was the prettiest cat in the world.
I'm so pretty. Yeah.
She was very funny.
And
like she clearly knew how pretty she was.
Yeah. She was very aloof. She didn't really need human interaction that much. She was almost kind of like too good for it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird
pretty.
how different their personalities were because Beijing was very much, we used to call her like the Paris Hilton of cats because she was so pretty and she clearly knew how pretty she was and she was like, whatever, peons. Yeah. She was kind of like that, which I think people that have never had cats think all cats are like that.
No.
But our other two goofballs are completely the fucking opposite.
They're more like dogs.
They're just in your face all the time. Yeah. They want attention all the time. They're just total dorks. They're just always rolling around. They want pets. They want attention. Just constantly.
Yeah. Beijing was very aloof and snotty.
Yeah.
And would just preen and
just kind of
show off how pretty she was. She didn't. She just wanted you to give her food and serve her, and you're all good and everything. But she's just like very much like, okay, that's good, I'm done.
Yeah, like if you try to pet her, she'd be like, eh.
She pet a little bit. She was okay.
That's enough.
Okay,
That's enough.
You can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Servant.
Yeah, like her servant. That was just her. That was just the way she was.
Yeah, like, and some cats' personalities are like that, but Pookie and Bambi are like completely opposite. They're like little, and actually Pookie and Bambi's personalities are also quite different.
Yeah.
Pookie is like a little tough girl. She's like a little tomboy.
Yeah.
She likes rough. She likes to wrestle. Like her and Tom will wrestle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's like, rah, and she's like, oh, God, you're killing me, rah. But she loves it. She keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Whereas Bambi is more like, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm plopping. Hey, look how cute I am. Like, it's that kind of thing. But she's not precious at all. No. She's, like, super, super sweet. Yeah. Whereas Pookie is kind of devious.
Yeah.
And kind of bratty. Bambi is not bratty. She's just, like, super, super sweet.
Pookie's in your face, wants attention.
Yeah.
And bossy. Open it.
Yeah. Come on.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah. Open it. Here. Give it to me.
She's like, you know what I want. Come on, stupid.
Give it to me.
And like I said, very deceptive. She'll try and trick you.
Yeah. Oh, I ate that already. Give me another one.
Yeah, she's like I said, we've like legit. She loves those Sheba meat sticks. Only the tuna ones though. And she'll eat part of it and then just drop it and wander off. And she knows that Daddy won't give her a new one until she eats all of the old one. Yeah. So she will come and deliberately sit on the piece of the old one
and pretend like she
and then beg and then give you like the big puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
But it's gone.
Yeah.
I need another one.
And I'll push her off. What about this? What about this? And
she's like, busted. She knows she's caught.
Yeah, it's looking hilarious.
Well, yeah. And like I've told her, I was telling Tom before, every now and then she will come. She loves to chew on shit. And there's like a on my next to my side of the bed, there's like a plug, one of those multi-plug things. And every now and then, like she'll kind of want to go and chew on it. And I'll hear her, like sometimes it'll be in the middle of the night or something like that, and I'll hear her kind of. And like I'll look over there and I'm like, oh, don't chew on the cords. And then she'll like deliberately just rub on the cord. Like, what? I wasn't. And she'll look at me like, Mommy, I wasn't chewing. Yeah. I was just rubbing. See? It's like she absolutely knows what she's doing. She is super, super smart. Side quest hero is here.
Side quest. We were just talking about lesbians, bro. And your name came up. I said, where's Side quest at?
Yeah.
And I said, we were talking about, I said female sexuality is a lot more fluid than male sexuality.
In my experience, yeah.
There are a few women that are just no way they're going to have anything to do with any kind of lesbian relationship. And then there's certain lesbians, there's no way they're going to have anything to do with the dude. But it was, in my experience, most women are kind of flexible. Mm-hmm. And I hooked up with several lesbians in my lifetime. But it was funny, I was talking about Robin. Robin would only come by when she was ovulating.
Yeah.
That went on for a couple
months. And she
months.
seemed to realize that.
And she knew that. I was like, why is it you always come around at the same time? I said, it's your girlfriend at work, because her girlfriend was a stripper. And her girlfriend was bi, not lesbian. She was a straight girl, really, I think, who was into this cute lesbian chick, soft butch chick. Even though she was probably bi too, really, when you think about it. But I said, what, is she working or something? So you're going over, she goes, no, it's because I'm ovulating. And I says, what the fuck is that? Are you trying to get pregnant? She goes, no, guys are hotter when they're ovulating. When I'm not ovulating, you guys
yeah, they've
hot.
Done studies.
She goes, you're not really that hot to me when I'm not ovulating.
And during different times in your cycle, like they've done studies that show that like women find different types of dudes attractive, like depending on what time in their cycle
she was
is.
into goth
like I said,
dudes.
I never really noticed that, but
she was into goth dudes dressed up like fucking vampire. I was fucking, in the old 1800s clothes.
I mean, who isn't? Come on now.
Yeah, she was in that. She liked me when I was in white makeup, my fucking eyeliner on and stuff, fucking purple eyeshadow, and going to the club. She was big into that.
I like that too.
Nail polish.
It wouldn't. I don't think it would hit the same.
That shit
because now that you have this look,
she probably would be into it.
I like this look also.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's all good. Like whatever you got going on, it's like you just kind of maximize that, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, you can't have that look when you're in your 50s. It's just.
You can, but you have to. I feel like it works better on like real tall, skinny dudes.
But I don't have hair anymore.
And yeah, see, I mean it can work, but like I said, usually if you don't have hair, like it's kind of better to go the route that you went.
Yeah, because
that's like an aesthetic.
If your hair quality starts fucking up, you're gonna have to go bald. And if you're bald, you're gonna have to be either tall and skinny or jacked.
Yeah,
that's how it is. So I can't be tall and skinny because I'm short.
Yeah.
So there's no. I know what I'm doing. And I'm like,
I know what I'm doing.
So I'm like, fucking, I'm going to have to, I wanted to get jacked anyway. A lot of it had to do with my dad time. A bunch of shit was all happening at once.
Yeah. I remember that you kind of got real, you were kind of a lot more concerned about, like, you know, I need to get my shit together.
Health
You
and
stopped
shit.
smoking and, you know, started working out and shit like that. Started taking tests.
Yeah, the more I started working out, the more I was getting into it.
Yeah. SideQuest says, for me, it's like I'm gay all the time until I get drunk. Then my standards get much lower, low enough to consider a guy.
Okay.
I think that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
I can't really, I don't know, it's hard for me because I would consider myself probably like right in the middle bisexual, right? Because it's just kind of like, I don't know, like on the spectrum of whatever. I generally find, as far as physical attraction goes, I generally find women more attractive. But I'm not a real physically oriented person in general. So if I just look at somebody and be like, oh, they're hot, like 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a woman. I don't usually notice dudes because I got a man. So it's like, that's another factor also. So I don't generally notice dudes unless they really have a cool outfit or something.
That's how I was looking in the Robin era.
Let's see if I got a picture of my face from that time. That's the kind of shit I was wearing.
SideQuest says, I'm like the reverse of girls kiss girls when they're drunk. Yeah, like I said, a lot of quote-unquote straight girls will make out with other girls when they're drunk. Maybe sometimes because they want to, but maybe sometimes because they think their boyfriends or whatever would think it was hot. But, so some of it might be performative, I'm not really sure. But, I don't know. Like I said, I've always, ever since I was younger, well, I always kind of have a joke until, like, last week at Barbarella, they played that Flock of Seagulls song that was in that movie.
Yeah.
I think it's called Career Opportunities, that had Jennifer Connelly in it.
Jennifer Connelly, yeah, in her prime.
And I told him, I said, I think the first time I saw Jennifer Connelly in Labyrinth, where she was, I think only a year or two older than me. And, I was like, I think that was the first time that I realized, because Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie being in the same movie, that blew my fucking mind, because I was just kind of like, oh my god, it's coming at me from all angles. So, you know what I mean? I said, I think that was the first time that I realized. I don't know, but you know what? Maybe I realized it younger, because I don't even remember this, but when I was fairly young, maybe even before puberty, I'm not sure, my mom told me that I found one of my dad's porn magazines, probably Hustler or something. And I was like looking at it, and I said something about it to my mom because I didn't really know to be embarrassed about it or anything. And I was like, am I going to look like that when I get older? Because I thought it was hot. Yeah. She's like, yeah, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Because my mom's rad. So that she said that. But I think even at that time, I was like, I wasn't looking at the dudes like in the magazine. I didn't really care about that.
Most dudes really aren't much to look at.
Well, and honestly, like I had crushes on like a lot of male. Like, I was real into Duran Duran. Like, I liked Simon Le Bon. I was like, you know. And I liked, like, a lot of goth dudes and shit. But it's just kind of like, I don't know. Like, I think it was kind of like 50-50, I suppose. So that's what I'm saying. I think it was kind of like halfway, like, right in the middle. Like, I could probably name the same number of dudes that I thought were hot as the same number of women that I thought were hot. You know?
Man, I thought I had a picture... Fucking what I looked like.
Gramther says Keith Richards does eyeliner and he's 80-something. Yeah, you can still do it. As long as you're not... well, I'm going to say as long as you're not super wrinkly, because sometimes when you're real wrinkly, like, it kind of bleeds. Yeah. Like, women have that problem. I haven't had that problem yet, even though I'm in my 50s. Like, where the lipstick starts to bleed. But I haven't had that so far.
That's what I looked like during the Robin era. I have better photos too. I just gotta find.
That's a good picture though.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Ooh, you messed up the lighting again.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Fucked it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Oh well, I guess we're just gonna be super bright from now on.
It'll fix itself.
I don't think it will. Like, sometimes you have to like fuck with it like that.
It'll fix itself.
Sorry for the blackout screen. It's not though. That's not the default. Because I always put it at the default at the beginning. CB says, I'll admit I have to be drunk some of the times I've been sucked off by another dude.
Who said that?
CB said that.
CB, you got me drunk before the dude sucked.
I mean, you know.
Okay.
Hey. Shit happens. Shit happens.
It's like some shit that happened in Mardi Gras.
Yeah. I'm not judging.
Like some shit that happened in Mardi Gras.
Like I said. Side quest says, I've always wondered if the performative is like low-key permission to experiment, but experiment doesn't always mean like you want more of a thing, just permission to be impulsive. I think maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I kind of feel like a lot of... Maybe it's why women act so crazy like at fucking male stripper shows.
Yeah.
Because they're being given permission. Because normally, you're not really given permission to act like that.
Yeah, they're blowing the fucking strippers and shit.
Yeah, like, because normally in real life, like, you can't do that too overtly or, like, everyone's going to think you're a slut, right? So it's because there's still kind of that lingering shit. So I kind of feel like
I think
when
they want
you're
to be
in
a slut,
that...
though.
Well, in that situation, it's kind of like allowed.
They're showing off, yeah.
It's kind of like allowed.
Off. Yeah, it's
I don't know. I'd have to be really...
It's just permission to show off what kind of crazy shit you'll do in front of the other girls. That's all it is. I don't really even consider it to be legitimate. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's performative.
Yeah. That said, it's like I've never been
some people
in that situation, like at a bachelorette party or anything, and it's like, so I don't really know. I mean, like I'd have to be really, really drunk to be like sucking some random ass dude's dick.
Yeah.
I don't know where that dude's been. You know what I mean? It's
okay.
like I'd have to be like blackout drunk, I think.
I found it. That's a good photo of me from that era.
Maybe you'll fix the lighting.
I'll fix the lighting this time.
You look a little bit like Christian Bale in that picture.
A little bit like
I'm gonna
Christian
say.
Bale, yeah.
I never noticed that before, but you do.
Yeah. I can't get it to fucking... So, but no, I was slaying. Motherfucker, I was slaying.
Tom the Pussy Slayer.
I was fucking slaying. See if I could...
Yeah. And Granthers remembers me when I look like that. Like when I was with Jesse's girl.
Yeah, that's definitely some 80s shit.
It's some 80s shit there, yeah.
Everybody had hair like that.
Yeah.
That was just how you did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I actually wasn't young there. I think I was 38, maybe? Late 30s?
I think I knew you when you took that picture.
Yeah.
Or it was about the time.
Yeah. I was in my 30s.
Yeah. I think I met you when you were in your early 40s.
Yeah.
Because I think I was in my late 30s and you're a couple years older than me.
Yeah. 30s. At Ibar.
Yeah, that was Ibar.
Come on.
It's so blurry.
There you go.
I remember that coat.
Yeah, Ibar with Sonia taking a picture of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time ago. That was about 2009, maybe.
Yeah, that might have been slightly before I met you, but I'd seen you
Yeah.
around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking Ian goes, Jesse's girl, yep.
Yeah, SideQuest says, right, like, oh, my boyfriend thinks it's hot, so I'm not gay. It's just, like, fun, and that makes it okay. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's just, like, I don't really... It ends up happening at the club sometimes, like, that I start making out with a girl, but I don't do it because I think he will think it's hot. I know he does think it's hot, but...
Zach said I look like Mickey Rourke in that picture.
You do a bit.
Yeah.
But I just do it because I like the girl. Like, I don't really think about it that hard. You know what I mean? CB says, I work in a retirement home where I left school when I was 17. Half the old women left their handprints on my ass. Yeah, old people do not give a fuck. They're beyond caring. And they will do
What are you going to do to them?
Old men and old women are
Yeah.
the worst. You know what I mean? Zach says, Tom, you get more and more Irish looking as you age.
Yeah. Who said that? Zach said that?
Zach said that.
How does a motherfucker get more Irish looking?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how that happens.
Irish looking, they're just kind of all over
Yeah.
the place. Also, didn't who said something up here? Oh, CB said, my personal view is fuck with whoever you want, male or female, as long as it's consensual. Yeah, I'm just kind of the same.
There aren't any rules, really.
No, I'm not.
Just-
I'm not really bothered.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's
Just do
not
what you
anyone.
wanna do.
Everyone's an adult, and if everyone's, you know, doing it because they want to, I'm not really concerned about it. It's none of my beeswax. So
The kids get upset.
old people get upset.
I'm at the point where I just don't really, I don't even give a shit. Just
Like I said, it's none of my business.
Yeah, I don't care.
None of my
that.
business what people do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really nothing to do with me. So I don't really feel like I have.
Once you get to me and Jen's experience level, it's all just fun and games.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not concerned.
Not really a big deal.
I mean, there's boundaries and there's shit we wouldn't do.
Yeah.
You know
Just
what I mean?
has to do with fucking. You have your own moral code, Of
Yeah.
course,
But I don't know. I don't want to say we're like.
Yeah, it did brighten up, didn't it?
Yeah, that's
I
what I
think it
said.
actually looks right though to me.
No, it's
I think
not.
that looks
That's
better.
not the default though. The default is darker. I don't like it. I don't like
I
it,
think that's actually more correct.
but I can't fix it. Yeah, SideQuest says, yeah, I'm talking about straight girls. Your bias has a different register of behavior. Yeah, and I've seen that behavior with chicks that I would consider straight that will just do, that's what I meant, like when they just do the performative
Yeah,
stuff.
we were talking about earlier. Jen will jump on those fucking girls, and those girls will get scared and run. Because she's like,
And I'm
"No, where
always
you
kind of
going?"
like disappointed.
Here we go.
I thought we were going to do this. Come on.
This is
You
all
came up
fine.
to me.
Yeah, this is all fine and dandy, and I'm back there fucking clapping, going like, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Tom's like, I don't even care. I don't even need to be involved. He's like, you guys just have.
No, as long as I can watch and take pictures. If I can hold everybody's hands, that's if I hold everybody's hands. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. It's just like, I'm not.
SideQuest says, I'm not your age, but I'm 38, and I'm discovering I care less and less about identity bubbles. I just go with it. Yeah, the older you get, that's the single best thing about getting older, is that you stop giving a fuck about what anybody thinks, and you just do what you want. And it takes a really long time to get to that, which you probably shouldn't, but...
You don't really care about other people's judgment, because they're not
No.
there, and their opinion really doesn't... You don't really care about it.
Yeah, you realize it's like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? I don't know them. I don't care about their opinion.
Yeah.
Why am I so worried about it? Just do what you fucking want to do. Like, within reason, obviously, but you know what I mean. Granther says, word on the street is, the Villages is where it's at for married couples to hire a woman for some menage action.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be 70, but sure.
No, they're not that old.
No, I'm just teasing.
50, 60, 70, but 50. But, no, if you go through, what's the name of that fucking app? There's an app that all the escorts are on. Oh shit!
I don't know.
Wait, no, I had to reboot that. That's just not. And if you look in this area, the girls that are working this area, they all fucking have a little thing. We'll serve the Villages, so they'll go to the Villages.
They're like, we know you guys are just like riddled with STDs.
Yeah, they'll go to the Villages. Some of them are fucking, hotel only. Meet me here at the hotel. Some of them are going, no, I'll go out to the Villages. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd go to some motherfucker's house, man. That's just like...
It's in the Villages.
I
The
know,
Villages
but
is
it's
pretty nice.
I know, but it seems kind of dangerous. There could still be a serial killer living in the Villages.
No, they don't. They go... Their management, which a lot of times the husband or the boyfriend, knows exactly where they're going. They've even talked to the clients. They got pictures of the client's fucking ID. You can't just... These girls know what the fuck they're doing. You can't just call one of them up and come over here, ho. No, they're like, what's your ID?
Well, yeah, they got to take a picture of that
Let me
shit.
take a picture.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, and then they're fucking FaceTiming you. And they go, where am I going? Okay, this is where
they
it
gotta
is.
and they tell everybody. That's
Everybody
where they're
knows
going.
where they're going.
This is the address. If I don't come back, call the fucking cops.
Right. So you're vetted. They know... Her management knows your name, has pictures of your fucking ID, and they know where you're gonna be. Fucking, they know when you're coming back. They don't play that Craigslist bullshit. It's not like Craigslist with the Craigslist killer and shit.
Yeah.
Where it's anonymous and no, fuck no. And they're like, and if the client's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna give you my ID," then she just hangs up on him.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Potential serial killer.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Very sus.
And look, I'm not speaking like I don't know. Friend of mine who's in the fucking porn business, his wife is who he manages. They do the fucking porn business, all right? I'll even name her name, her porn name. I know her real name. But she's on that same application. She's on that app.
It's not OnlyFans, by the way.
What's that?
Somebody said, SideQuest said Tom forgot the name of OnlyFans. It's not OnlyFans. I can't remember what the name of it is.
Let me see.
It's one it's not super well known. I can't remember the name of it either. But it's not OnlyFans.
Yeah, but her husband knows right where she's going and who the customer
Well, yeah.
is. He talks to him. You know?
Well, yeah.
And this is the same.
You got to
thing.
do it like that.
Yeah.
It's just like
he knows who he is, knows his job.
It's a lot of fucking weirdos.
And the
out
motherfucker
there.
had a lot of money. He worked for NASA. Okay.
Okay.
You don't loan your wife out to some dude you don't know.
Yeah. Why would you do
She's
that?
a porn star, and see, he doesn't care because look, he was filming all these scenes with her, fucking gangbangs and shit like that. It's just sex. It's just she's getting paid for sex.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if there's a camera on there or not. Same fucking thing. Well, he knows who she's going, and that dude's doing less damage to her than some of the scenes that he's fucking filming.
True.
Fucking, you know, she's done the BBC gangbangs and everything. You know, her name is Amy Quinn. You'll see who she is. Amy Quinn's her name. I know her husband. Fucking, we're steroid bros. All right, he's a fucking steroid dude.
Yeah.
I met him through that, and he's a local. I know all about the local scene here. Because me and Jen fucking doing stream mate and shit. I was checking out the whole fucking scene.
Yeah, we did that
what
for
was
a while now.
possible. And stream mate's good enough. Online shit really is the safest and the most legal.
Yeah, I'm not getting into the mire.
No. The other
That
shit
does not appeal to me at all.
The other shit, they're making porn and escorting and stuff. Those people, they tend to have children and a lot of bills, and they're trying to make at least six figures, and they can. You know, you can make a lot of money doing that. The thing is that's not an easy job. People think that, oh, well, that's just no, that's a whole full-fledged business. If you put the same amount of effort into another business, you'd probably make the same.
Yeah.
You could put half the amount of effort in the construction business and make twice that.
Yeah.
It is not really a wise business decision.
It's a misconception
it's
that
a
that's
misconception
quote unquote
that it's
easy money.
It's not easy money.
It's not.
Okay.
Like I said, there's a lot of competition.
Yeah.
And you have to keep it up like you
And
would
it's
any
a
other
grind.
business.
They're constantly grinding.
Yeah.
And don't
you have to.
And fucking the shit that you see on video, all this fucking sexy sex and shit, those people are, to them, that's a grind. And it's all an act. There's special effects sometimes involved. They're just trying to really just kind of get through the scene. They're like, yeah, okay, that was all right. And then they immediately forget about it.
Yeah.
And those girls that are doing that, you would think, well, God, they got to be fucking hundreds of guys. No, maybe like a dozen. It's the same dudes over and over again.
Yeah, you get like guys that like you particularly.
And the porn girls that escort, even the good ones, that might only be one or two dudes a month. And if you were to actually see the dude, he tends to be a nerdy, rich white guy. And which is not really like, you know, to her, that's very boring. And it's just kind of like very pedestrian. She's like, yeah. Just some dude, you know. Yeah, he's all right. You know, it's just that kind of.
Just another one of those.
Just another one of those guys, yeah.
Granther says, does StreamMate pay well? Some performers are on there 60 hours a week.
Yeah. You
can actually set your own prices.
Yeah.
I will say it does pay well when it's working, but there's a lot of like sitting around waiting.
Yeah.
And you never know. You know, we've said this before. You never know, like when somebody comes in, and want something, like you make a lot of money, like in a pretty short time, but you could be sitting there for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And
nothing's happening.
And
then you make 200.
Yeah, and then maybe like somebody pops in and asks you to do something for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and you make like a couple $100.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't know how long you're going to be waiting around.
Yeah, and what's weird is that you're waiting around like a whore on the fucking side of the street. People are coming in, and then all of a sudden somebody wants to do business with you. And it starts off as one thing. They just show me a good time, and you start your thing. And then because you're performing, 3 or 4 other motherfuckers jump in.
Yeah, because you can have an option where you can have it. You can set everything up pretty much the way you want it. Yeah. You can set it up where if somebody engages you like in a private show, then you can allow other people to come in that show too and also pay.
And pay at the same time while they're watching.
And they pay at the same time, so several people can watch you. You can make it so it's not like that, so it's just private. But
we had it so several people, so we'd be doing something for one dude, and all of a sudden 3 or 4 other dudes jump in. And now all of a sudden, instead of $6.99 a minute, it's like 4 times that.
Yeah.
It's like $30.99 per minute.
Yeah.
Because there's like
there's a bunch of guys in there watching.
Right. And so you're just kind of like entertaining the crowd. And there was a lot of special effects and fucking camera angles and shit like that. Because I had the camera in my hand with a light on it. And we'd be working together. And I'd come by and give them the best view they possibly could. And sometimes we were faking it.
Well, yeah, you kind of have to.
Sometimes we were faking it, but they didn't know. You're just trying to give them a good show. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's just kind of... Yeah. Gramster says, how many dudes blew their cookies in 20 seconds?
You don't know.
The ones that were on camera, like, not any of them.
Yeah.
But we didn't know. Now, there was kind of a thing, because I think there was a thing where dudes would shop around, and they would go in people's rooms,
see what was happening,
and see what was happening, and then try to maybe start jerking it, like, but then go into somebody else's room, and they would
jumping around.
Yeah, they were like jumping around, so they wouldn't have to. Oh my god! Stop!
I know.
Stop!
Okay.
Stop!
I had to reset my fucking.
Yeah, it's freaking me out. Like I can't. When I hear my own voice back to me, it's like freaking me out. But yeah, we didn't really get that. But like some people would just come in for like a couple minutes and then leave. But I don't know if it was because they did what they had to do, or if they just didn't want to pay. You know what I'm saying? And they were going to somebody else's.
They're paying. Some of the guys, instead of going through inactive channels, would bounce through rooms where there was stuff going on, and they can see like a preview, and they're checking that one, and they might spend 3 or 4 minutes in one, and then they'll go to another one and spend 3 or 4 minutes, and they might come back, but you're not focusing on who's coming and going. You just keep hearing the bing 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 bing, which is more people coming in.
Yeah,
and you're just continuing with the show. And afterwards, you might find out that, man, 6 dudes came in and out.
Mm-hmm.
And, you might have made $150 in 15 minutes. But that easy.
Well, like I said, you might have been sitting around for like
you were sitting around for a couple hours.
3 fucking hours. Like before that happened.
Right.
That was the most boring bit.
Yeah,
I didn't actually mind doing it. It was actually kind of fun, but it's just, a lot of it was just
waiting to get picked up.
Really boring.
Yeah, just waiting to get picked up.
You're just kind of sitting around. Every now and then someone would pop into your public room.
Start talking.
And you'd have to like talk to them, like try to entice them into the paid room.
Yeah.
And then like...
They come in and start talking to you because they want free shit.
Yeah, and a lot of them are trying to do that. Like, hey, do this and that. And I was like, I can't do that. You can't... You can't do certain shit in the public room.
Unless you're Colombia. You can. It's just that you're giving it away for free. Why bother?
Yeah, you can, and you might get kicked off.
Yeah.
So I don't want to.
There's other servers. What was the other one? Jerk Mate.
Maybe we didn't use that one.
It's called Jerk Mate, some crazy shit like that, where whatever you do, it's in public.
Yeah.
And thousands of people are coming in and out. Most of them not paying. Yeah. Some of them are paying. And they say that kind of works out too.
I guess
you can see the stream for free, but if you want to send tips or fucking make suggestions or give some kind of command or something, you have to pay for that, and that adds up too. I think it was Jerkmate.
Yeah, it might have been. There's a bunch of them.
But we never did that service. We did
didn't.
StreamMate.
We just did StreamMate. That seemed to be like the best one.
Yeah, why give that shit away for free? But there are some people that are real expositionists who just will exhibitionists who will just want to do it in public in front of thousands of people.
I get it,
and
but
make $70-$80 in 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. There's some people that are like that because it's faster and easier. Was one of the things that they said.
Yeah,
said it's guaranteed money and you're not waiting.
That's true.
That was the thing.
I can see how that would be appealing.
Yeah,
because it is kind of boring
of waiting,
like sitting around and like every now and then somebody come into your room.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, do this, that, and the other. I'm like, I can't do that. Like, you have to pay.
Most of the pro porn stars are on StreamMate because they don't do anything in public. You got to pay. So the pros are there. Now, there was another one that had to do with fucking Sex Panther, which had something to do with texting. Where it was texting and sending clips and photographs live through phones.
All right.
And that was dudes that had phone kink. None of this shit is mainstream. That's something I tried to tell the dude one time fucking at the bar. I was trying to explain how that business worked. He's like, well, why aren't they just watching porn? Why they spend all the money? Why don't they just get a
I mean, there's so much shit out there for free.
Get a crackhead hooker. It's just you don't understand the mentality of the customer. Some of these dudes were British bisexual dudes working in their office, jerking it while everybody else was working. And some of them want to turn their camera on so you can see them. So they want you to see them. They're almost paying for that.
Yeah.
Not so much of them paying to see you. They're paying more like for so you can see them. And when they do that, what they're looking for is approval.
Yeah. Like validation.
So they're looking for approval and validation. And fucking, you know what I mean? And I gotta hand it to them. The dudes that turned their cameras on were all in good shape. They're all fitness guys, and they were young. So when you see that, you understand why they clicked me and Jen, because I work out. They're bisexual guys. Okay, and they want approval from a couple and say, "Man, you're looking great, dude. Fucking Mel, yeah, you're jacked," and that's what they want to hear. So they're more like they're paying for that, which okay.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole experience. Like I said, if they want to pay for that, it's up to them, isn't it?
So it's kind of like
that is different than just like passively watching porn because
that's not what they're looking for.
That's not personal. Like we're actually talking to them.
Yeah,
because we can see them and.
An old school term is they're kind of like, they're not peeping toms per se, it's more like they're flashers.
Yeah, kind of.
They're more like that. They want you to see them. And they want the approval.
Yeah. Like I said, I think to them
that becomes a job.
It feels more like an actual experience, like they're actually there because they can see us, we can see them.
Yeah.
We're interacting in real time.
Now they have to pay more to turn the camera on, though.
They do, yeah.
You got to pay another $1.99 a minute.
And like I said, you can set your own prices. It's not they're not buttholes about it.
I think we had it $1.99 for the camera.
I don't remember what it was, but it's like it was like slightly extra.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like everything was like per minute.
It was like $6.
It was like the old school phone sex lines.
Yeah.
It's like you paid so much per minute.
Yeah.
And you could set that price yourself. Like they didn't tell you how much to charge.
Yeah. If it was set too low, you may not attract attention. If it's too high, you may not attract attention. You had to get it like
right in the sweet spot.
Yeah.
And then there was like just extra little shit for like add-ons and stuff. Like I said, like turning your own camera on so we could see you, like other shit like that.
Yeah. So it's not
like more, and you had to pay more for like exclusive because, like I said, we had a thing where
exclusive.
If somebody bought you,
and
went into a private room, we had it default where other people could also come in if they
join
paid.
the show. Yeah.
But if you paid more, you could come in and no one else could come in.
Yeah, you can make it exclusive.
Yeah.
Which would stop the other ones from coming in.
But you had to pay more to do that.
Yeah.
That's how we had it set up.
They normally didn't do that, though. They didn't care if anybody...
No, they didn't care if anybody else came in. Most of them did it.
It was better if other people came in.
Yeah.
Because whenever we went live, we'd have a couple other people join in. Then you'd like hitting them. You get paid 2 times or 3 times.
Yeah, because it was a couple
Per
dudes
minute.
in there.
Yeah.
Zach says, by the way, what happened to y'all's sex doll co-star?
Oh, we got.
Did she get arthritis?
She's hanging up in the closet.
She's in the closet, actually.
Hanging up by the coat rack.
She hangs in the closet most of the time.
Yeah.
And then every now and then we kind of bring her out, put her in the chair.
Yeah.
Or
let her rest.
Or on the
Yeah.
Or on the bench at the end of the bed.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Or sometimes put her in the bed.
Yeah.
Depending on what's going on. But she's still around.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll holler ass.
Yeah.
Put her on there. We have to put something on her though, because even though she's not real, YouTube might still be like, uh-oh, boobies.
Yeah.
And might like
they might censor her.
And they might they'll demonetize it.
Yeah.
Unless I put a black bar over her.
Right now she's just got jewelry on and stockings.
Yeah, she doesn't have any
pink
clothes.
hair.
She doesn't have any clothes on right now.
Yeah.
Well, she pretty much always has her pink hair.
Yeah.
You could put she doesn't have hair. You can just put wigs on her.
She's the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
That's what she is. Yeah.
That's
my friend made her.
Ariel, that's what.
Yeah, my friend designed her. For
I probably do have a drink.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Some of his new designs are even better.
Yeah.
They're giving him a more free hand.
Well, and he's doing all that stuff with like the moving eyes and all that kind of stuff. He's really into it, that guy. Gripter says, I read an article recently about how Gen Z males are reproducing at 40% of normal because of frictionless relationships, i.e. e-girls and watching live porn. Yeah. Honestly, like, I'm not averse to porn, but, but, yeah, I mean, it is, like, a lot easier, I guess, just for people to, it's so ubiquitous, you can just kind of go on there and find whatever you want. So it's like, if you're lazy, people are always just going to be like, why should I go out and go to all the trouble of, like, dealing with a real person when I could just, like, watch a free one, or just, like, pay somebody on OnlyFans or somebody on StreamMate or something like that, like, to pretend that they like me. Like, I get it. But, I don't know. It remains to be seen, like, how it'll all work out. Like I said, I get the criticisms about it. I'm not really averse to it, though. I'm not a big porn watcher. It's just that I'm not averse to it, though. Some of it's okay.
Jen likes smut.
I like erotica,
yeah.
like written erotica, which I've generally, like, a lot of women like that better.
Yeah, most women are not visually oriented; they're more mental, so they like to read that shit.
Because you can
shit, and you're like
construct your own.
Yeah.
You can make it look however you want it to look. I kind of feel like visual porn, some of it I like some of it, but I kind of feel like that's almost like, well, we're just showing you what we like, and we hope you like it too. But I was just like, when you read written erotica, you can imagine it however you want to imagine it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I will say, like, most of because I research it a lot, because I used to write it for a little while. And most of the trending erotica, which is 90, maybe even more than that, 90% bought by women, is fucked up shit. It's usually like monsters, werewolves, vampires, serial killers, shit like that. Women love that shit. Not in real life, obviously. Well, vampires and werewolves.
We both had the best stories. She also said your voice changed. Yeah, she's been sick lately and fucking she's been doing steroids and shit too.
Yeah, it's two things.
Yeah.
It's the past couple weeks I've actually been kind of sick. So my voice is kind of fucked up because of that. I'm getting better now, but yeah, I kind of feel, I didn't realize, but this is going back several years. I don't know how long it's been since you've been here, but what was it that changed my voice mostly?
Well, the thing is that it first started to change a long time when you were taking Winstrol.
Winstrol, that's what it was.
But the thing is that is not what you're hearing now. What you're hearing now is that your voice is stressed. It's almost it's really hoarse. And
yeah.
From some kind of fucking cold that you.
Yeah, I've had a cold like for the past couple weeks.
And the way she sounds on this microphone, if I listen to her fucking in the other room and I listen to records, it makes her voice sound a lot deeper. She doesn't actually sound that way in person. But on the microphone it's magnified. But we don't have any way to fucking change the bass and the treble on that thing. So she actually doesn't sound. Her voice isn't that deep in real life.
I don't mind it.
But it'll clear back up. Now, she was taking a bunch of other stuff, but that's not what you're hearing right now. Her voice kind of changed over time. It should soften back up over the next year or so. It's not permanent. People are
I kind of like it.
It'll soften back up a little bit because you're taking a lot of estrogen.
I didn't realize how.
Yeah.
Until I go back and listen to our really old videos.
She had a little twist.
I didn't realize how like femmy my voice sounded. I'm like, I don't know.
Jen's picked up a lot of muscle.
I kind of like it better now.
Jen's picked up a lot of muscle. She's dropped a lot of fat recently because we're both on shit. We're on GLP-1, both of us.
But I do every now and then.
Yeah.
I get the odd transvestigator.
Yeah,
as they call them,
trans.
Thinking that I'm a dude.
No, we got video of me and Jen.
And I'm just kind of like, I'm not. It's funny because it's like I'm not offended because you know we have some trans friends. It's like I'm not offended by that. But it's just kind of like, it's just funny how
Jen is pretty tough. She probably
people started thinking that
she could physically give the average dude fucking a hard time, especially if he's a younger guy. A lot of them, she'd probably fuck him up.
Some little
Average
scrawny
Japanese
dude, yeah, I will beat your fucking ass.
Average Japanese dude from
you piss me
Tokyo,
off.
she'd fuck him up. All right, she's pretty strong. Stand up, Jen. Come over here. See if we.
Oh, I got to do this now.
Yeah. She's not wearing anything revealing. But,
no, I'm not.
But she's
regular ass pants.
Yeah, Jen.
My yoga pants.
Yeah, nothing.
My yoga pants.
Yeah, another thing that people don't realize is Jen's almost 52.
No, I'm almost 54.
Almost 54.
I'm almost 54.
Ridiculous.
I'll be 54 in
almost
September.
54. Right? Yeah.
I'll be 54.
So a lot of people are fucking kind of like underestimating what her age is. Me and Jen are old.
Yeah, I'm old.
I'm almost 60.
I'm old.
Yeah. So.
I'm old. But like I said, it's just, I don't know. I don't worry about it.
If you see her fucking in something fucking more skimpy, she's fucking bad. I post videos on my Instagram. Posted one the other day of her fucking thigh and ass hanging out. She's looking really good. We haven't made any explicit video in about a year.
We probably should.
Probably should, because she's changed a lot. And she's looking really good lately.
Yeah, the GLP-1, because Grabster says my wife is on GLP-1 too.
GLP-1 is drastic.
Are you all concerned about getting Ozempic face? Not really.
No.
I will say, like I said, the shit makes me feel like I want to barf like pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
It does fucking work though. You know? Like I've been on it several weeks and it's like I've already lost like 13 pounds.
Yeah. No, you've been on it for more than 2 months.
Yeah, it's a while.
About month 2. You're just hitting month 2. I've been on it for month 2 and I went from 185 to 170. 15 pounds of fat, not muscle, fat.
Yeah, it does. That's the cool thing about it is that, yeah, it just takes fat off you.
Just fat.
Because he's still got the muscle, but just the fat's coming off.
Yeah.
And that's what it, and it immediately started targeting my midsection, which is where, because I was afraid. I was like, well, don't burn my tits or my ass off. I want to keep that.
Yeah.
I just want the midsection. I want my waist smaller. Yeah. And it did that. It seemed to target that area.
Yeah.
Because I have like a way flatter stomach than I used to have.
I'm at about 14% body fat right now. At the rate that I'm going, at the end of next month, I'll be about 10%. That's good. For a dude that's nearly 60, that's less than 0.02% of the U.S. population. That's a unicorn. I'll have a fucking clearly defined abdominal muscles in the end of the month. That's badass shit. If I go another month, I'll probably get down to about 7%. That's when you start talking about male fitness model as basically a senior citizen. That's not possible by any normal means.
I know, like, in a couple of years, I'll be able to join the AARP. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you can join it. I could probably join it now, but, I might soon start qualifying for senior discounts. Oh, and I'm totally taking advantage. Zach says, I like the rasp in your voice, Jen. I think rasp on a woman's voice is kind of sexy. I think that's why I like Janis Joplin so much. Yeah, it's like, the weird thing about it is, like, it didn't really bother me. It's just that it never really occurred to me until people started commenting on it. I think the first time that somebody commented on it was our friend, Angel.
Yeah.
And she...
It happened slowly.
Yeah, because it was like incremental. So it wasn't like a huge change, like, immediately. And she said something about, I was watching one of you guys' old shows. And it's like, man, your voice, like, sounds so different. And she wasn't saying it, like, in an offensive way or anything like that. But it's like, it made me kind of think about it. And then, like, when I was listening to my videos back that I was editing, I'm like, yeah, I guess so. But it's like, honestly, it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't really mind. I never really liked the sound of my voice before anyway.
If you look at fitness chicks on Instagram, you hear them talk, they all kind of have that voice. And that's what's going to happen. Because they're on gear. And if you have a woman with a lioness body, she does not have a little mousy voice. She sounds like a lion. That's just how.
Which honestly, I prefer that.
That's how you're gonna sound. You're not gonna.
It goes together better.
Yeah, you're not.
I don't want a little twittery femmy because I'm not masculine. I don't think, but I'm not like super femmy either. I don't think of myself.
Jen's a warrior woman now, but half naked. Now, half naked you, I've known her for a while. She's on my Instagram. She's on there every now and then. She's not real regular. A couple months back, she posted a pretty good video of her with her little fucking lit up fucking stripper heels with the lights in them because she used to be a dancer. She's a mom now with children, but she's got her little fucking stripper heels on. They're all lit up. She's got working on the pole. And she was looking good, man. You're looking good. And you're a little bit younger than us, but not a whole lot younger. And she said in there she's afraid of going on HRT. Now, why was that? She's afraid of going on because of the voice?
Because I'm already a contralto. I'm afraid I'll sound like China.
No.
Jen doesn't sound too different from back in the day.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I've seen you. What I would do was, first of all, and you can do this online through Amazon. Get you can get the prescription and everything through Amazon. You never even have to talk to a doctor. It takes 10 minutes. It's going to cost you a bit. Maybe $150. Get you some estrogen pills and maybe some progesterone.
I use
but use only half of what they
You don't have to use this. I use TelyRx, TelyRx. And it's really super easy.
Yeah.
Just getting the estrogen and the progesterone together, like 3 months is usually like $200 something.
Yeah.
And that's like 3 months worth.
Yeah.
But I don't take the progesterone. I only take that once a week. They tell you to take it every day, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like jumping off a bridge.
Yeah.
So I only take it once a week. And estrogen, I only take every other day.
Yeah. So you always treat the patient, man. Don't follow this cookie cutter shit. People that have been fucking with hormones.
Well, I mean,
you go with how it feels.
Yeah, like I said,
progesterone makes you feel like shit.
And maybe some people can take progesterone every day.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Yeah.
It made me feel horrible.
Yeah.
Very depressed, very anxious, and I really didn't like it.
Estrogen and progesterone can give you a very feminine form, kind of rounded, help with your kind of hydration and make you look more moist, kind of help with wrinkles and shit. Well, yeah, you kind of make your skin look a bit more moist. Now, those two particular hormones are also associated with weight gain.
Yeah.
You kind of hold water. So what I would do is I would also try to get your hands on some GLP-1 and run about 3 or 4 months of GLP-1, 2 milligrams a month. Now that shit is expensive in the American market. What I would do is do the way me and Jen got it. Got it off of steroidify.com. There's one seller in there that'll give you 10 milligrams for $95, which that's 1/4 of the price.
And you just inject it once a week.
And you inject it once a week. And what you do is you got to get BAC water, which is water. You
got to get that separate, but it's cheap.
You get it separate. You put 1 milliliter of BAC water in it, which is water and alcohol mixed, which was keep it sterilized. You can get it off of. It'll tell you how to do it, and then fucking draw a few milligrams out of it, because now you have 1 milliliter versus 10 milligrams, so 1/10 or 2/10 of a milliliter is 2 milligrams. You put that into an insulin needle and just go subcutaneous right into your fat once a week. You'll feel nausea.
Big time.
Yeah, a couple weeks later, man, it just starts eating you up. Like right now, all my midsection feels like it's sunburned. And it's been that way for months. It's just eating that fucking fat out of there.
Yeah. One thing, and like I said, I don't think it's just, I mean, the drug is doing this, obviously. But the fact that it makes you feel so nauseated, and it might not do this to everybody, but I feel so nauseated that it's like, I'm just like not hungry most of the time.
It's a very strong appetite suppressor.
So yeah, so sometimes parents will be like, you hungry? I'm like, not really.
No.
And honestly, like, all I've eaten today, literally, is 2 small pieces of pizza. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I've had.
Yeah.
And even that, I was gonna throw up. Like, I could barely finish it.
It's kind of like gastric bypass. But I could eat. Yeah. I could eat on it. It's just that I get towards the end of it, man, and I can barely finish it.
Yeah. It's just you even when you get hungry. Like, you start eating, and then you eat a couple bites, and you're just like, man, I don't really want anymore.
Yeah, and that's only part of the reason why you lose weight on it. One, you lose weight. It's a strong appetite suppressant, and as you eat, you get full faster.
Yeah.
But the other thing it does is it's really affecting your insulin response. So you're able to burn fat and process sugars a lot better than you normally would. So you're going to lose weight even if you were eating. You're not eating that much, and you're burning fat.
Yeah.
Like crazy. It's like a dual pronged attack. But you can get that. I got mine off of steroidify.com, and I was buying it with cryptocurrency, which you get all a bunch of bonus coins. So
yeah, we've used them for a long time. They're very reliable.
Real good company, and real good products, and they're sent from a lot of different companies.
We get a lot of shit from them.
Now the reason why I'm saying to do estrogen is because if you're going to do GLP-1, you'll lose fat, but you'll probably lose muscle unless you're on some kind of hormones. If you're a female and you're on estrogen and progesterone, you should be able to retain some muscle. You'd retain even more muscle if you were on a little bit of nandrolone, which is an anabolic steroid. Jen was on that for a little while. She's off of that now, though, and that helped retain a little bit of muscle on her. And I can't lose muscle because I'm just on so much testosterone. So I'm on test and GLP-1. So we take everything. We're not conservative. We take every fucking thing.
We're too old to care at this.
We're too old to give a fuck. We take pretty good doses of the shit. And not to fucking cause the biological clock to go backwards. But we also work out.
Yeah,
so that's part of it too.
I do weights twice a week.
Yeah.
I do cardio once a week, and then Saturday we go out dancing.
Yeah, which
is also cardio.
Yeah. And we're on hormones and anabolics and fucking GLP-1, which is a fucking, what do you call it? It's a...
Man, I gotta pee again.
What do you call that shit?
I don't know.
A peptide.
There you go.
It's a peptide. There's more peptides coming in the next 15 years. One of them that's coming, and the black market or the gray market will probably get in about 5 or 6 years. And it is a peptide. What do they call this shit? It's an epigenetic peptide therapy. And what it does is it hard reboots the DNA in your cells to the original DNA before aging. So the next generation of your cells, when they're born, they're not an old cell with all the errors in it. It's the original cell, so you grow younger. And the mice that are being given it are living 4 times of what a mice should live. Which, if that translates to humans, that means that you would live to be about over 200 years old. And that's coming soon. And they're giving it to chimpanzees, and the chimpanzees are getting younger. Their wrinkles are going away. The fucking males are getting more swag. The females are starting to become more sexual. But they don't know what the deal is with them because they're chimps and they have a lifespan similar to a human. They're not dying. They seem to be growing younger. And this isn't just me saying it. This is some fucking billionaires that are working on this shit. It's an epigenetic gene therapy. It's an epigenetic gene therapy to reverse aging. They think 15 years will be ready to market. But I'm going to get it before that. So if you can live that long, and they'll want a lot of money for it.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I want a Chinese copy. Chinese black or gray market copy of that shit. To start that shit earlier.
Because that's the thing. If something is scientific knowledge, that shit's going to leak.
It'll leak.
And other people are going to make it, and they're going to make a cheaper version.
Yeah.
Because that's how we do.
A lot of the shit that we bought was the Chinese leaking it.
Yeah.
For a quarter of the price.
Yeah, we got GLP-1 for... It's not cheap, but it's cheaper than what you would get. Like, way cheaper than what you get.
Yeah, they're charging $400 for 10 milligrams. My Chinese guys are giving it for $95 for 10 milligrams.
So there you go.
1 quarter.
Like I said, is it... Well...
And that shit's effective.
I will say that it does work.
It's working.
It makes me feel like barfing pretty much all the time. But I'm not going to complain too much because it is working.
Yeah.
I legit lost at least 13 pounds.
Yeah. And they're not making it. These guys that are sensitive, they're not making it. They're shipping it. They're getting it from the same drug companies that make the shit that they sell to. So there's different... Once a drug company starts making it, they have other lines they're selling out the back door. They're Chinese.
Well, I mean, why not?
They're going to fucking... Yeah.
Work all the angles.
They're going to work every fucking angle.
Hey. It's hustle culture, baby.
Yeah.
You got to, like, make every penny you can make. Side quest got to go. Just like, all right. Big great to see you guys. Glad I caught you. Got to head to work. Can't be late.
Yeah, side quest. I know we talked about earlier about fitness, man. Check out some GLP-1. You'll like that.
Yeah, like I said.
And then go on gear.
Gramster says, I started drinking Rise Mushroom Coffee recently. Yeah, I keep seeing commercials for that. Full of funguses. Highly recommended. Yeah, I wondered about how that would... What does it taste like? Is it taste any good or...
Hey, Graham, how'd your
The commercials are cute.
Graham, how'd your wife respond to GLP-1? He said his wife's on it.
Yeah. Didn't he say?
We know some people that have been on it that didn't do anything to them.
Well, it's just
they eat like a fucking pig.
Well, it could be that, or it could just be because look at all the drugs that I've taken that have done like fuck all.
Yeah.
You know.
This one worked.
This one worked. I was surprised. Honestly, I was kind of like reluctant to pay money for it because I'm like, I bet this one's not going to work, just like all the other ones didn't work.
No, they worked.
But this one did actually.
They worked. They just didn't give the desired results because the amounts that you took wasn't quite enough, or
it wasn't enough.
It wasn't quite, you know. Although Nandrolone worked well on you.
Yeah.
It's just it didn't cut fat, but Nandrolone never professes to cut fat. It's just muscle building. Your fucking legs are looking gorgeous. Your legs and your ass are fucking huge.
True.
So they worked.
That squat machine probably helps.
Well, yeah, it was the machine, but it was both of it.
How many pounds you got on that?
A lot.
I didn't.
Maybe 230.
I thought it was more than that.
I have to look.
I don't remember how much. He just like puts more weight on it because I'm like, I don't think it's enough weight.
If you don't think it's enough, I'll put more on there. How many reps are you able to do?
Probably
set?
like 11 or 12.
All right, I'll put some more on there. You got stronger.
Yeah, it's hard, but it's not so hard that I can't do it. You know?
Yeah, well, it should feel good. Hard, but feels good.
Yeah.
The effort should feel good. Spike you with a little bit of testosterone.
We'll see now.
Let that Nandrolone get out of your system. We'll give you like 10 milligrams of testosterone. Make you feel more aggressive when you're on that shit. Yeah. she's a fucking sexual maniac on a little bit of testosterone. She hasn't been on testosterone in fucking.
Well, I like that shit.
What's that?
I said, well, I told you when you started giving me a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, now I understand like why dudes are such assholes.
Yeah,
because
she get mean. She get mean, but it was sexy.
It's like, oh, this is what they feel like all the time.
Yeah.
Whereas when you were on Tren,
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's what girls feel like all the time.
Yeah.
Without the side effect of Tren where you think you're Superman.
Yeah. Just,
I was like, all the
feel like you're
negative
pregnant.
shit.
Yeah.
All the negative shit. I was
hates
like,
me.
that's what we feel like all the time.
Everybody hates me. Yeah.
That's what we feel like all the time. So I was like, now you understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like the testosterone, I was like, wow, this shit's awesome.
Yeah.
You feel so positive and like fucking
Bulletproof.
Like, wow, neat.
Yeah. I'll put you on some.
I've never felt like that ever.
Soon all that Nandrolone will be out of you. It's probably almost out of you anyway. It's been a couple weeks since.
Well, when was the last one?
2 weeks ago.
Was it? I thought it was just last week.
No, 2 weeks.
I'm losing track.
2 weeks. But it really takes a month for it all to get out. But it's okay. It's okay. I could give you a little bit.
I don't want to take all, I don't want to take all your shit.
It would only be like 10 milligrams a test a week, which that's little. It's a little bit, but you'd feel a little bump. To a dude wouldn't even register.
Yeah, but for me it might be.
Yeah, if you want some, I'll give you some tomorrow.
You know, like I said, I always kind of liked that because it does give you like a lot more positive.
Yeah.
Because I'm a woman. We don't ever feel like that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of nice.
And to a woman, the effects are kind of magnified because you guys aren't really used to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
10 milligrams to a woman is kind of equivalent to 100 milligrams to a man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I always kind of liked how it felt.
Yeah.
I liked the dude hormones.
Better. Yeah.
Well, after I went through menopause and I started taking the female hormones again, I was like, I remember how much this sucked.
Yeah, I forgot what it was like to feel like.
Especially like especially the progesterone. I'm like,
Yeah.
I forgot how much I hated this.
Yeah. Imagine somebody that don't know what the fuck we're talking about. All humans have progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone, whether you're male or female. It's just that the ratios are different. Women have testosterone. They just have very little, 1/10 of what a man has. When a woman gets older and she goes through menopause, she has near zero. Which you don't really want that if you want her to be in good shape. You want her to have all of them. You want her to have estrogen, testosterone, and progesterone. Now, some people say, well, it's got to be in the proper ratio. The woman can actually kind of decide what the proper ratio is.
Well, it depends on what you want.
Because everyone's a little bit different. Right. If a woman wants a little bit more aggression, you can give her a little bit more test. If you want her to be all soppy and fucking feeling down about
crying
herself,
at stupid commercials and shit like that,
but have big old luscious titties, you give her a bunch of progesterone.
I don't like that. I don't like that personally.
Yeah, it's a pregnant kind of a fucking thing.
Because, like I said, it makes me feel like I want to like jump in front of a train.
Yeah, and a lot of people think that estrogen makes a woman like real feminine shaped. Not really. Not really. Estrogen kind of does help with kind of softer skin and shit, and it does help with female cellular function. They're engineered for that. But it doesn't like say make their tits grow bigger per se or anything.
No, not that
really. It's just that it does for women kind of what testosterone does for men. Like women can build muscle on estrogen. That's one of the reasons why I backed off on some of the Nandrolone while you're working out, because you're on estrogen. You can build muscle on estrogen. A man can build muscle on an estrogen, but a woman can build even more muscle on the same amount of estrogen as a man can, because women have been kind of more I don't want to say hormonalized during their puberty towards the estrogen hormone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of like your version of testosterone.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just always felt like out of all the shit you've injected me with over the years,
Tests make you more fucking awesome.
It does make. That was the one that felt the best.
Yeah. Test feels really good.
I understood, and I didn't take that much. I was just kind of. I understood. I was like, oh, now I understand why dudes are
the way they are.
The way they are because they feel like this all the time, like they're the king of the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have to do anything.
It was kind of like
I was like, wow, that must be nice.
It's kind of like in Farscape where that fucking where that chick put that fucking gauntlet on with the fucking trend steroids in it, and she goes, "Oh, I'm gonna kill them all."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can fight. I got this. Oh, you think you're in charge? No, I'm in charge.
Oh, now see,
those bitches were doing trend. That's what trend does.
Now sometimes, if I'm on the right hormones and I get drunk enough, I get like that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
Smash that bitch's head.
I'm gonna smash that bitch's head.
Yeah, Erin was her name. Yeah.
What a good show that was.
Yeah, we gotta watch that bitch again.
Yeah, we should.
They want to bring it back, but there's a bunch of licensing problems with it.
I mean, it was such a long time ago. I can't believe I didn't see it back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. I missed it.
That shit was goth as shit, man. That was that fucking series was goth as fuck.
Zach says, well, there's a reason they call it menopause and not Menno keep going.
Yeah.
But hey, you're not our age. Once you get to our age, I'm just kind of like, I don't feel like an old person. And I kind of refuse to be an old person.
Oh, it sucks, man. It started to happen to me in my late 40s.
Like, it's bad enough that I can't see shit. I'm mad about that.
Yeah.
That's kind of the only old person thing. It's like, look, I need reading glasses, okay, because I can't see shit anymore. But it's just kind of like, even when I was a teenager, I was kind of like, man, I don't ever want to be one of those fucking old people. Yeah. You don't want to get to that stage where it's just kind of like, well, that's it.
I started injecting fucking hormones and pituitary gland stimulants and shit like that. I was like, fuck this. I started with medical assistance first, and then I just went from there. I learned it on my own. Yeah, you can age, but you can also fight aging.
Yeah, I mean...
And have a good time with it.
What you might not understand, because Zach said he's only 30.
Yeah, you're a baby,
I'll be 30 next year.
You're a baby.
I feel like mentally I'm 14, which is good, but also, fuck me, do I need to get my shit together? I mean, you do. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, we have a generation on you, at least.
Yeah, 2.
And...
that bitch Gen Z.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't even remember being 30. I don't even remember. And... I feel like I didn't really get my shit together until I was almost 40.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And like I said, even when I was a teenager, I was just kind of like, I never wanted to be one of those old people. And to a large extent, I think I've succeeded in that, hopefully. But you don't have to. It's just different now. You don't have to be. We were coming at it from like the generation before us, which was boomers. And they kind of got to a certain age. They got married, had kids or whatever, and they're like, well, we're old now. Yeah. We're just going to do old people shit. And they just did old people shit.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, I saw that, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't really want kids. I don't really want that whole life. And like...
Grandpa wants to know the best 3 goth movies.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
One of them I would go with was...
I'm interested in what you're going to say. Like real goth movies or like normie goth
Gypsy 83.
Movies? That's one that I was going to
Gypsy 83.
Gypsy 83?
Gypsy 83 is...
The Hunger?
The Hunger, yeah.
The Hunger.
Yeah, that's a goth movie. Although that's a vampire movie though.
Yeah, but still.
I thought he was talking about a movie about goths.
Wait, a movie about goths?
He said goth movies.
Oh shit.
I would go Gypsy 83.
That's harder. Because most movies about goths are not really goth movies.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
Well, he said 3 movies that were goth movies. I would say Gypsy 83.
That was the first one I thought of. This is hard. I know it like...
I don't know, maybe he can clean it up, what he's talking about. But
I know like regular people would say. They'd say like The Crow or... But nah.
Yeah.
Nah. It's just not, like I said, that's how outsiders perceive it, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's not really, but like Gypsy 83, that's a good call.
Yeah.
To me, The Hunger is like the quintessential goth movie. Bauhaus are in it.
Yeah.
It's about vampires. David Bowie is in it.
Yeah.
Catherine Deneuve is in it. It's goth as fuck. Like, it's not about goth characters.
Okay.
But
I'm not sure exactly who he was asking for, but maybe.
That to me is which, like I said, movies that are just about goth characters. Now I will say Lydia.
You said goth movies, not movies about goths. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's what I thought.
All right.
I will say Beetlejuice when it first came out.
Yeah.
Well, no. Okay. Let me explain. When that first came out in '88 or whenever it came out, like I saw the trailer for it. And I was like, that can't be a real fucking movie. Come on now. And then, because nobody made movies with goth people in them, or like that looked like that in the 80s.
Yeah.
So that was like a big deal. So I was like, is this real? Like, is that a real movie? And then, like, when I went and saw it, and I thought it was great. And the fact that they had Lydia in there, she's a little exaggerated, but not that much. She's a little more doomy. I didn't really know anybody that was that doomy. Goths are generally not that doomy, despite this stereotype. Most of them are actually pretty happy, well-adjusted people. They have jobs and shit.
Okay, Hunger, Gypsy 83. What'll be another one?
What'd be the other one? Fuck. This is hard. I can't think of another one. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I can't think of another one. Because all the ones that people would suggest, I'm just like, nah.
The newer stuff is kind of corporate.
This is hard.
No, it's not hard. We'll find it.
We'll figure something out.
The Hunger, Gypsy 83. What else would be a goth movie?
I can think of lots of punk movies.
Yeah, no, we're thinking about goth.
I know. There just weren't that many. Liquid Sky?
No.
No. That's like more of like a new wave.
Yeah, nah. Punk,
Weird.
new wave
Yeah.
punk, kind of.
This is hard.
Almost makes you want to say, almost wants me to double back and go, yeah, The Crow.
Gramster says it's Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, no.
Kinda.
Kinda. I would say, shit.
I can't believe we got stumped by this question.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that we like that would fall into that. Well, you could say fucking Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
That's what I was like thinking more old shit.
Yeah, you could see all kinds of shit that would be
I was thinking like old shit.
Okay, like
Nosferatu,
the
like the
Black
old
Cat
one.
with Bela Lugosi, Boris
Yeah, I
Karloff,
was thinking more
gothic
like
as
that
fuck.
kind of shit.
There's a lot of shit that you could say. Like, you know, fucking Spanish Dracula. Gothic as fuck.
Sure.
That was, you get people, Spanish Dracula. Yeah.
That's kind of
Bela
more...
Lugosi's Dracula. During the time that they were fucking doing Bela Lugosi's version of Dracula, they had a Spanish edition with a totally different cast, same set. It was a better movie, but it was all in Spanish. But it was like shot better, and it was fucking goth, and it was in Spanish. And it had Dracula's fucking wives were in it, and fucking more was in it.
It's so good.
It's a better movie, even though Bela Lugosi.
In some aspects, it's a better movie. I would argue. Other than Bela Lugosi,
yeah.
I would argue that
although the Spanish,
in most other aspects, I think
almost
it's a better
say the
movie.
Spanish dude who did Dracula did a good job too.
Yeah, he had his own take on it.
He had his own take on it. And it was more like Max Schreck's fucking Count fucking Orlok. Orlok, is that name? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was
from Nosferatu. He was more like Nosferatu. Kind of hit a weird kind
and
of.
Nosferatu only named him that because they couldn't get the rights to the novel.
Right. It was Nosferatu was a Dracula.
So they had to
ripoff.
change. They thought if they changed everyone's names, but kept the plot the same, that it would be okay.
So it's not.
It was not okay. They
so
still
it's
got
not
sued.
like we're stupid, you know, thinking about what's a gothic movie. There's a lot of them, but they're not. But you can say, okay, Spanish Dracula, that's a gothic movie, but is that the gothic subculture? The gothic subculture likes that movie. that helped contribute to a lot of the shit that we were into.
Okay, how about...
But the makers of that movie didn't know anything about the goth scene,
No,
so
of course
you
not, 'cause that was
can't
a long
really
time ago.
claim it.
How about Ken Russell's Gothic? About Mary Shelley, Percy Shelley. About the Haunted Summer. Lord Byron.
I haven't seen it.
From 86.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's great. That's not the only movie that was made about that. There was also one called Haunted Summer that had Julian Sands in it, which is also pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think the Ken Russell one was better. Also, just as an aside, I made a whole ass board game about that called Villa Diodati.
Another one that I would say is a gothic movie from the times when goth was forming would have been Edge of Sanity. Edge of Sanity is a gothic movie. I didn't know about it.
It's a Jekyll and Hyde.
It's a Jekyll and Hyde ripoff.
With Anthony Perkins.
And the fashion is gothic. And it is gothic.
Yes.
Gothic, and it's got a lot of fetish in it. And Anthony Perkins jerking it to hookers that he's killing and doing weird sexual shit. It is a very...
I forgot how smutty that movie was.
Very over-the-top, smutty Jekyll and Hyde movie with fucking Anthony Perkins, and he looks like fucking...
He looks like Lux Interior.
Looks like Lux Interior from fucking...
Cramps.
From the Cramps. And I'm looking at this movie and says, how did I not know about this movie?
Oh, I saw it
I
back
saw
in the
it
day.
at the fucking movie theater, at the rentals, but I never watched it.
I saw it back in the day.
And I'm like, this is a fucking gothic movie.
I told you.
They're trying to fucking harken to Bauhaus and Sisters of Mercy and fucking the Cramps. And
I would be shocked
like, this is a fucking
if they didn't model that. I mean, it could just be a coincidence, but the fact that he looked just like fucking Lux Interior.
Yeah,
Come on now.
He's Lux Interior, or cross between Lux Interior and Iggy Pop from
Could have been Iggy Pop.
Iggy
also.
Pop.
Not gonna lie.
And he was this crazy fucking drug addict who was a doctor and who was fucking just pansexual, doing fucking weird shit with hookers and killing them and he had a gay dude that he would fucking follow him around and he'd make the gay dude have sex with women and shit. It was fucking bizarre. It was really, and it was stylish in a way. But they were going over the top with it.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like a music video from the 80s. It was fucking weird. It was weird, man.
I told you.
But I was watching it. I was like, this is a good movie. I would have liked it when I was a kid. I would have thought this shit was cool.
I saw it back then.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to rewatch it.
I liked it. And there was a lot of fucking smut in it.
Yeah, it's very smutty.
Really good shots of fucking
very smutty.
Hot chicks in gothic fucking Victorian gothic outfits.
I kind of liked that they was like, it's set in the Victorian, like Jack the Ripper era.
But it was like a new Victorian.
But it was like a new...
Like the goth world.
Like new wave goth kind of aesthetic to it. And I was like, I dug that.
Yeah, and her legs are all akimbo with the fucking heels, sexy heels and the fucking stockings and shit while he's rubbing her out and everything, and she's loving it, and he's slits her throat and shit, and then it's like, whoa, and she's and it was all fucking drawn out. You're like, this is fucking torture porn, you know, fucking murder porn.
I forgot how smutty
Anthony
it was.
Perkins doing it, and he's looking like fucking Lux Interior or fucking Iggy Pop in his fucking Victorian black outfit. And then he goes back to being a doctor with his wife and pretending like he didn't do it. It's just it's bizarre. That's a pretty gothic movie from the time.
Granther says, "What about Ed Wood?"
Yes,
I was kind of thinking about that.
Excellent flick. Very gothic.
Man, that might be my favorite Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, best Tim Burton movie.
I saw it in the theater, and I kind of feel like when it came out, and I kind of feel like a lot of people maybe didn't get it, or they didn't know who Ed Wood was, so it wasn't. I was a big Ed Wood aficionado.
Yeah.
So it's like all of it was awesome and funny to me.
But you have to understand Ed Wood. Ed Wood is early X generation goth.
Oh, we got Gramthers gave us a super chat.
What do you say?
He said, "Great show as always. Thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat."
Ed Wood is done by an early X generation director telling you Ed Wood's story in a modern Gothic style in a certain way. In other
Sure.
words, like he's
Because Tim Burton's a goth. I will say that.
Tim Burton's goth.
He's not a poser.
No, he's goth. He's telling goth kids of his day and today what these old fucking fuckers did, and they were kind of goth.
Yeah,
Bela
they just
Lugosi,
didn't call it that.
They just didn't call them that back then, but this is what they were doing. And more modern goths see that and go, oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we get it.
We get it, yeah. It was a similar kind of scene. But they were doing it in film.
Let me hear you call Boris Karloff a cocksucker.
You heard you call Boris Karloff a cocksucker, yeah. Cocksucker. Yeah. And he goes, come to me. I'm double jointed. Fucking, yeah. Fucking.
I love that fucking movie. I've seen it like a million times.
Yeah, fucking.
I saw it in the theater.
Vampire to him. Fucking.
Yeah, he was like,
how do you do that? How do you do that? You must be double jointed.
Martin Landau fucking killed it.
Yes,
he is one of the few actors that I like forgot that was an actor.
Yeah. You think it's
like I saw that in the
Bela.
theater when it came out, and I was like, I know Bela Lugosi's dead, obviously, like the Bauhaus song, but like I knew he was dead, but it's like I saw him in that and I forgot that was an actor playing him.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's playing.
That's how fucking good he
Johnny
was.
Depp playing Ed Wood, and he's going like, Bela, you like vampire? He goes, oh, she's a hottie. I think she's a hottie.
Look at those
Come
jugs.
to me, vampire. Choose another night. Wow, look at that. How do you do that? You must be double jointed.
Yeah. So good. That movie is so good. The casting in that is fucking perfect.
Yeah, they had Tor. Tor was in it.
Yeah.
Fucking playing.
Fucking Tor Johnson.
Tor Johnson.
Poor Tor Johnson.
Yeah.
He was in all those. Man, he was in Beast of Yucca Flats.
Yeah. Who played Tor Johnson?
I can't remember actually.
Man, there was a good British movie he was in.
Beast of Yucca Flats was fucking Coleman Francis, who made maybe 3 or 4 movies in his entire lifetime. And I would argue, everybody shits on Ed Wood, right? Coleman Francis's movies were way, way worse. If you're an MST fan, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. His movies, he made Beast of Yucca Flats, he made The Skydivers. What was that other one he made? He made another one. Because MST did 3 of his. Red Zone Cuba, that was the other one. And they were all fucking terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
Boring. If you think Ed Wood made the worst movies that you ever saw, I have some shit I have to show you. Because there's way worse out there. At least Ed Wood's were entertaining. Largely.
But hold on, that was George the Animal Steel that played.
Yes, that's right.
I didn't realize that was him, man.
That's right.
Fucking George the
I
Animal.
forgot all about that.
I remember him as the wrestler, eating the turnbuckles and shit with the green tongue, Mr. Fuji.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't realize that was
Forgot
him.
all about that.
Mr. Fuji. Damn. They were talking about.
So they're giving us some more suggestions.
All right.
Hammer horror movies, yeah, you could go that way.
This is all-
Blade Runner.
It's not gothic. It's
not
cyberpunk.
gothic. That's more like sci-fi. Like a lot of goths like Blade Runner. I like Blade Runner, but not really indicative of the vibe or the aesthetic, I guess. Elephant Man.
No.
Was the first Anthony Hopkins movie I remember. Yeah, I mean,
that's not...
you could say like David Lynch.
Yeah.
But he's his own thing. He's his own genre. Ginger Snaps.
Yeah, kind of.
That's actually a good
Gothic,
suggestion because
Yeah. Gothic,
and, yeah. That's a pretty gothic
Loved
movie.
it, yeah. Loved it. Those
One of the best werewolf movies.
Those 2 sisters reminded me a lot of fucking Michelle and Melissa, who are little gothic sisters fucking down in past Christian when I was married to my first wife, and they were like that. But they were goths. Real pale, black hair. Yeah. There was a lot of people like that. And that was still a small town goth. Girls were like
Yeah, they got that right.
They got that part right.
They got that right. Like I said, I think the reason we always bring up Gypsy 83 is because that was kind of not a horror movie, it's just like a slice of life kind of drama.
We got her.
But it got goth right, especially in that time period.
Yeah, in that time period, 90s.
Because it's just them kind of hanging out. It's her gay best friend, they're going to this. It's like a road trip kind of movie.
Road trip to go to this goth club. Where
And
she's
it's
trying to
not
find her-
exaggerated. It's not. That's
Yeah.
exactly what we would have been like.
Yep.
Like I knew people like that.
Drove
It's like
all the way
we
down-
related to that really
Drove
hard.
all the way down there in that black Trans Am with the bird on it.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
we related to that really hard.
Yeah, and then the gay kid hooks up with a jock boy at the fucking rest stop.
Yeah, that also tracks.
Yeah.
That also
Yeah.
tracks.
Jock dude in his fucking bus sees a little fucking cute goth boy in his little shorts and shit, little fucking curly hair, and they got high and hooked up in the fucking. Where'd they hook up? Wasn't the restroom? They were.
I
got
think it was
high
like
in the
a
restroom.
rest stop.
They got
bathroom,
high,
if I
got
remember.
high inside the restroom, the rest stop, and then they went into a van, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Made out and fucked.
We did review that movie.
Yeah, and then the dude denied that it happened.
Of course,
Joined
'cause
back with his
that's
friends
what-
and made fun of him. He's like, man, you fucked that dude.
Which, like I said, that's like
That's like some shit that would
I
happen.
knew. That's exactly. I knew some people that happened to. So it's
Yeah.
like, so when I saw the movie, I'm like, yep,
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. They got it.
Yeah.
They knew what they were talking about.
Gypsy 83. That's goth as fuck.
If you want to see a movie that's like
Yeah.
exactly like the experience
Yeah.
of just being a regular ass goth person,
Yeah,
like in the
that's it.
world, that's probably
Yeah.
the closest
Yeah,
approximation
the main
that I've ever seen on
and
screen.
here's the thing. My first wife was pen pals with the dude that the little gay dude was based upon.
Yeah.
My ex-wife knew and he ended up committing suicide later, but that's not addressed in the book.
Yeah.
He was a kind of a famous young goth kid in the 90s that was famous from what we had back in the days called friend rings.
Yeah.
It was before the internet. You had this big metal ring, and people would put their address and pictures and shit like that of themselves on it. And they would add their paper onto the ring, and they would write to people on the ring, like pen pals, and then send the ring on to the next goth friend.
Yeah.
That's how goth people are. Well, my wife did that, and she started writing that gay guy. And I forgot his name. I think it might have been Patrick. It's been a long time since she told me about him. But she told me that about him before that movie came out, I think, or around the time it was coming out. I don't remember. And that they were making a movie about her pen pal.
Yeah.
And it didn't really turn out to be exactly about him, but
He was just kind of
his
loosely based
character.
on that.
Yeah, it wasn't the same name. The guy changed the name. The
Yeah.
director changed the name, but that character was based on my first wife's pen pal.
Yeah.
And that's how I heard about the movie.
Because goth scene was a lot smaller
It was
back
a lot
then.
smaller back then.
And
Yeah.
and we didn't have the internet.
Yeah. Well, we started to have like web TV, started to have the internet. It was just starting to come, and all that shit disappeared a few years later.
Because honestly, and I feel like this is probably not an isolated experience, but I grew up in Daytona Beach. I didn't know anybody else really when I was younger that was into the same kind of shit, and I thought I was the only person, and I didn't even realize when I was little that there was a whole subculture. You know what I mean? It was probably I was 11 or 12 maybe, and then I saw a video on TV, probably The Cure or something like that. And I was just kind of like, oh, there's other people. I thought I was the only person because I didn't know anybody else that was into that. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, there's other people in other places that are into that. And like, so I got into that like pretty young.
Yeah.
But you didn't realize, like when I was growing up, I just thought I was a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
The like ghost stories in the Addams Family.
But the
and shit.
movie Gypsy 83, back in the day, when my wife was telling me about, my first wife would tell me about it, and her little friends, like, Michelle and Melissa, I don't think it was available yet because I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
But I had remembered that
It's not a common, it's kind of obscure, that
They
movie.
were telling me about it. They showed me advertisements for it in a goth zine. You could order it. You could pre-order it.
Yeah.
And you could get it. So that movie, I don't even think it had a theatrical release.
It might not have, actually.
It was sold, from what I remember, it was sold out of goth magazines.
Because they knew their audience.
They knew it was coming. Yeah.
That, to me, like, I've seen a lot of movies. I think that, to me, is the most accurate to just the day-to-day lived experience.
Of the 90s.
Of being goth in the 90s. Like, I was goth in the 80s, too.
Yeah.
But it's like, that, to me, was, like, just kind of like what everyday people that you would know in the 90s would be like.
Yeah, the main character's Gypsy. She's this blonde goth chick.
It's like I knew people just like that.
She's
just like that.
She's real cute. She's overweight though, so she's not the skinny goth prototype. She's chubby, but she's cute.
Yeah.
And she works at the photomat.
Yeah.
So she's in the little photomat out in the parking lot, fucking people giving her photos. It's just funny. And then like her friend, the little goth boy, would come up on his bicycle. He had like a tricked out Schwinn chopper looking bicycle. He'd ride up because he didn't have a car yet.
It just reminded me.
And he'd be all decked out in his goth clothes and shit.
It reminded me of
just
like
funny shit
being in high school.
Yeah.
Because like I was in high school in the late 80s.
Yeah.
I graduated in 1990.
They're kids.
But it's just kind of like that.
Yeah.
If you want to see what it's like the experience of being goth in that era.
Yeah.
Like in our era.
Yeah.
That's probably the closest approximate.
Yeah. And what was endearing about it is that Gypsy, she was cute, she was chubby, but she was also a Stevie Nicks fan.
Yeah, she loved it.
So
she loved Stevie Nicks.
She was convinced that Stevie Nicks was goth.
Well, she's goth adjacent.
Really.
I mean, not really.
Not really, yeah. She had the white witch thing going on. So
if goths say they like Stevie Nicks, no one's gonna give you shit about it. Nobody.
Right. So
nobody.
She had blonde curly hair like Stevie Nicks, and she wanted to go to this club in another state and go on this road trip.
It was like a Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, Stevie Nicks
look-alike contact or something. Like she had to like sing like her.
And then, but then you find out that there was kind of another agenda in there. Her mother had abandoned her, and her mother was like a goth chick.
Yeah.
From an earlier era.
So she wanted to like.
And she was in that club. She was a regular of that club.
Yeah.
And that she was I think, wasn't she also a Stevie Nicks fan? Or something
yeah,
like that?
I think so.
And she thought her mom would be there. And that's the premise of the movie.
So she's hoping that her mom will show up.
She's trying to see her
be
mom.
proud of her.
Yeah, she's trying to find her mom at this club. And when she
it's
gets to the club,
it's such a good movie.
And when she gets to the club, it's all these snotty fucking goth kids who are looking down at her because she's from a small town.
Which I feel like that's a little bit slightly unrealistic. Well, depending on
happens.
Well, depending on where you're from.
What club? Yeah, Northeast. That could happen.
Maybe Northeast.
Yeah.
Like I'm from the Southeast.
In the 90s.
Goths are snotty.
Yeah.
But with good reason. Okay. I kind of feel like if people are making a legitimate effort and are not being douchebags about it, most of the time, other goths will be pretty cool with you. Unless you're being obnoxious, unless you're like super young and pretend you knew everything, and like all that kind of shit.
Zachary
like,
says he'd love to see us review the movie. I think we did review the movie.
No, Clute.
Oh, Clute. I haven't seen that one. Okay.
The one with Jane Fonda, which actually is a really good movie. I haven't seen it in a really long time, but I wrote it down. I know you asked us about it like a long time ago. One of these days we'll do it.
Oh man.
I need another drink though.
Here, take mine. I can't drink anymore.
Well, I can.
Oh,
you want me to? Okay.
Yeah, well, you drink mine.
I'll drink too.
Okay, I can't drink anymore.
Zach says I'd argue Stevie is goth-ish at least. Honorary goth anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna hate. I liked her shit back in the day. It's not goth rock, obviously, but it's a different genre, but a lot of goths did like her. So, and like I said, no one's gonna give you shit for liking Stevie Nicks, for heaven's sakes. Goths, in my experience, and maybe this is different wherever you grew up. Goths, in my experience, are pretty chill. They're pretty kind of... Because most goth people, they mostly listen to, like, goth industrial. But they like other genres, too. And if you say you like other genres, people are like, okay, like, they're not gonna be a butthole about it, or they're not gonna gatekeep. I feel like the only people that gatekeep about it are younger ones that were not alive when this shit started. So, you know, like I said, I was around when the shit started. And if you want to like other genres, that is totally cool with me. I'm not bothered by it. I'm not going to revoke your goth card or nothing like that. It's just that, because I like other shit too, you know? I like all kind of different shit. So, I do see like a lot of, I'm not on TikTok or anything like that, but I have heard from other creators that I like that there's kind of a little bit of a problem on TikTok about these 20-ish year old people that are into goth that are like gatekeeping. It's like, well, this is goth and this is not goth and all that other stuff. And they weren't even alive like when the shit happened, like when it started. So I don't really get where they're coming from. But whatever. I'm not bothered. Not bothered. I will like gatekeep a little bit, but
look, I was in California during the late 70s and early 80s, Southern California. And during that time, in rock and music and in fucking just common culture, even down in mall culture, there was a thing of fucking like white witches.
Yeah.
That was a thing. You could go to a mall and there'd be candles and fucking posters and shit with white witches and dream catchers and Native American looking stuff and unicorns and all that. And that's what Stevie Nicks was leading into.
Yeah.
Kind of like the white witch motif. So it's kind of like Wicca. Probably without the Wicca. It was just the imagery. And it was kind of linked in with kind of like Native American stuff, the Pegasus stuff and unicorns and white airy fairy, you know, fucking cloud looking motifs. And it was just everywhere in fantasy art.
Yeah.
That's where you saw a lot of it. And that's what she had leaned into. It was like, I'm mystical and magical, but I'm not bad. Goths were not like that. They were like, no, I'm mystical, I'm mystical and magical, but I'm on the dark side. Yeah, doesn't mean I'm bad, but yeah.
I'm a nice person, but if you fuck with me, I'll
it's
fuck
black.
you up.
Yeah. It's black. Yeah. So it was kind of similar, but fuck all them unicorns, man. Put a werewolf on there or vampire.
Yeah, we're
Instead
more
of
into
white's
that
black.
kind of stuff.
You know what I mean?
I don't mind unicorns. I'm not mad about it. It's just kind of like,
no, goth girl would be more like have a bat, not a unicorn, but a bat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unicorns are a little too.
Yeah.
You know.
And they'd wear the same outfit that Stevie Nicks would wear, like fishnet gown or something, you know, with something underneath it and boots, but it would be black. The earliest goth outfit I saw that looked goth as fuck to me, and I go, yeah, that shit's goth, was in the movie Excalibur. Morgana's fucking outfit with a
Helen Mirren, yeah.
Helen Mirren's fucking, she's playing a sorceress.
Man, I love Helen Mirren.
Yeah, and it's just this black fishnet thing.
Yeah, that looks fucking rad.
That's goth. That's late 70s goth.
That was 81, Excalibur.
81? Okay.
I think it was 81.
But you saw that same look in the late 70s too.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But that would have been a late 70s, early 80s goth looking look. And goth girls kind of were wearing stuff that was like that even into the 90s. That looked
well,
like
a lot of goth came from Susie,
yeah.
especially like the female shit. So they were, I don't know if they were all just emulating her, because it's not just so much her. It was just kind of like, it was just in the zeitgeist. You know
Either
what I mean?
look like a sorceress or a witch.
Because honestly, like, dude, like, even back in the 60s, Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground, like, he was wearing black and with eyeliner and shit like that. So it's not like, you know, it's not like it came out of nowhere. And I feel like goth kind of grew a little bit, not just out of punk, but out of glam. You know, so you had New York Dolls, you had Velvet Underground, you had all that kind of shit. And dudes back in that day were kind of experimenting with gender roles, and like they were wearing makeup, and, you know, And I feel like goth was just kind of a natural outgrowth of that. So, I don't know. It didn't come from nowhere. And I don't think there's any just one influence. Yeah, like a lot of female looks were influenced by Susie, for sure. But I think there was a lot of shit going on before that also. Counter Rolex said Grace Slick said on VH1's 100 Greatest Women or Rock and Roll how much she loves the witch Stevie Nicks meant as a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like that look too.
That's the outfit I was talking about. That's something a goth chick would have worn.
You could wear that now.
You could wear that now.
And totally get away with it.
Yeah, with that.
Maybe with black hair. Maybe black hair.
With that fishnet. Yeah, with black hair. But that was one of the first times I remember.
If you wore that to a club now, people would be like, "Man, you look fucking amazing."
Yeah.
Yeah, you could totally rock that nowadays. Now it's from Excalibur, which I think was 81, if I'm remembering correctly. Zach says a lot of people do call Stevie's style whimsigoth. I recently learned. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it that because to me, like whimsigoth would be something more like not. I don't know. I guess that's kind of her thing. Shit that like that, but that wasn't black. Like there was other colors. Yeah, look at that shit.
Yeah, you could wear that to the club.
You could totally wear that now.
Yeah.
You could wear that now. Maybe not that necklace. That might be a little weird.
Even that would be all right.
But you could get away with it if you were doing the whole aesthetic.
If you were hot, you could wear that.
I don't think anyone would say boo.
Nobody's going to say shit. That's goth.
Yeah, no one would say it.
That is a goth look. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a goth look.
Yeah.
Big time. And that's the first time I remember really seeing it in a movie, per se.
You didn't see it much.
You didn't see it much, no.
Which, like I said, that's what shocked me. I don't know if people nowadays that weren't born then, like, could understand, like, when, for example, like, Beetlejuice came out.
Yeah.
It was like, to see somebody that looked like Lydia, which is what me and my friends looked like in the 80s, that blew our minds. Like, somebody was making a movie that, like, there was an actual character that wasn't a villain or was just a normal person that looked like that.
That's a better shot of that outfit. Look how cool that looks.
Yeah. Like I said, you could totally wear that now. You could wear that now.
Yeah.
And no one would look twice at you. No one would bat an eye. You could wear that now and people would be like, yeah, that looks awesome.
Well, Stevie Nicks was the white version of that.
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks would have wore that. Okay.
See, that's what people that aren't into the goth scene, there's a lot of like sub-genres.
Yeah.
A lot of sub-genres. There's like there's your trad goth, there's your cyber goth, there's your kind of Wiccan, witchy. Yeah, see, like you could wear that now too.
See, that's also
you could totally wear that now
from Excalibur, and that's a goth fucking outfit.
Yeah, you could wear that now.
Yeah. All right. Now,
that's also that same character, a blue version of that, but that's still pretty fucking goth.
You could also wear that.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody would look at you weird, like if you wore that.
look at that shit. Oh, shit. Look at that shit.
Yeah, see? Ooh, maybe I should do that for a Halloween costume. Yeah. Oh.
Hold on.
I was going to do like Barbarian because you were doing that.
Yeah.
But maybe I should do Helen Mirren in Excalibur instead.
Yeah, that's another outfit she wore in Excalibur.
That would be super cool.
That would fly at a goth. That would really fly.
Yeah, you could totally wear that.
Yeah. That's an excellent movie, man. I love Excalibur. I got that bitch.
I'm just saying, we have our own fashion styles and standards and shit like that. But I kind of feel like it's not the same as mainstream fashion. Shit doesn't go in and out the same. So it's like, if you came in with an outfit like that, which
You
is
were
obviously like
rocking it.
older,
Yeah.
and you were like rocking it though,
Yeah.
people would be like, "Oh yeah, fuck yeah!" Like they wouldn't care.
Especially if you were hot.
Yeah,
You're
No one would care.
selling that outfit. You're like, and then next thing you know, you see chicks copying you.
yeah. Because really, all
'Cause
you got to
were fucking
do,
hot. And you wore that shit. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we like I said, we have our own fashion standards, and there are things
Yeah.
that go in and out of fashion, just like everything else. I kind of feel like if you showed up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. If you showed up nowadays in like cyber shit, like the furry, you know what I mean? Like the furry leggings and all that, I kind of feel like people might be still, well, that's a little, but if you did it a certain way, it could still work.
Now, is that goth? I'm not really sure that is.
Ish.
Kind of.
Ish.
It would work.
You could wear that. You could wear that.
You could wear it.
You could wear that.
You could wear it. I think it wouldn't be as cool as that fucking Morgana outfit I showed you, though.
True.
No.
But like I said, it's all about, you have to just pull together an aesthetic. You have to pull together a look. If it all goes together,
it has to be legit. You're like,
and
okay.
if it all goes together and it looks like you know what you're doing, like you're
Yeah.
homaging something,
Yeah.
then everybody will be like, yeah, we see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like if it just looks like random or you
Yeah.
don't know what you're doing, then
Or it
yeah.
looks really cheap and it was just thrown together,
Right.
And you're like, that's not really that thought out. And they know how they can. Goths can calculate what certain things cost and what was handmade and what wasn't, and what you got off of fucking Shein. They know.
And there's no shame about Shein.
No
'cause
Shein, yeah.
I get a lot of shit on Shein.
Shein isn't bad. I've worn Shein stuff. It's just that I don't go in there sporting Shein like it's the newest thing. I'm actually dressing down. I'm toning it down in Shein. It's very basic, but something like that Helen Merriam outfit from that right there from that would be you're showing up and you're epic as fuck in that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I feel like
as
most
soon as
people
you
would be
show
like,
up and
"Oh,
you're
yeah."
making a statement, it better be good. You know what I mean? And yeah, you could wear that today and she goes, okay, yeah, so we're taking it back to the medieval era.
Yeah, and people be like,
Right,
nice.
yeah, okay, so you're a medieval sorceress, all right. Fucking right, yeah, it's hot, bitch. Yeah, you looking great.
Yeah.
Especially if the shoes are great.
Yeah, like I said, as long as you have a look that's like pulled
Yeah.
together, I
Yeah.
feel like it doesn't really matter what era it's from.
Right.
As long as you look like you know what you're doing, and it looks like all of a piece. You know? Like I feel like most people would be like, yeah, that looks good. Half Naked You says, how do you classify a beige bat?
A beige bat.
What does that mean? What does a beige
I
bat
don't know
Goth
beige
mean?
bat.
Somebody that just wears beige? We don't wear beige. I don't have anything that's beige. Was that the picture that Zach sent to you? That picture of
That girl, yeah. That was
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks, yeah.
Like I said, Stevie Nicks, I would call her. She's goth adjacent. She's goth friendly. Let's call it that. Because there's a lot of like music that a lot of goths like, but it's not goth music, you know. And I feel like Stevie Nicks is one of those.
She was adopted.
She was adopted by the goth scene. Like a lot of guys don't like it, you know, it's old, but you know what I mean? It's like, a lot of them do like her. It's like, no one's gonna shit on you for liking that.
I think she's a great vocalist.
Yeah, she is great.
she's
I
great,
like that. I liked her shit in the 80s too. So it's like, it's not weird. And no one's gonna get on your shit. Like I said, I feel like the only people that police your music taste are people that are younger that were not alive at the time that the shit started. I've noticed.
And my eye burning.
There is a lot of shit on, I don't know if you were here when I said, but there's apparently a whole thing on TikTok with these youngsters that weren't even alive when this shit started, that are like policing other people's music taste and fashion, which is rich, but you know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Once you get older, it's like,
You start laughing at that shit.
well, you start laughing at it because, like, one, they don't know what they're talking about because they weren't even here. Okay? Like, I was here. The older you get, the less you care. I do care in the sense that I don't want you showing up at my club night if you don't at least kind of look good and if you don't kind of know some of the songs. That's all. It's a pretty low bar.
Well, some people just, there's nothing about them that says why they should be there.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, and yeah, if you're like that, yeah, I'm gonna get upset.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm just gonna seethe, like, silently. But you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, why are you even here? Like, you don't care about this. But, and I do like, okay, so I went to the castle a lot, like in the late 90s and early 2000s. And there was kind of an argument because they were they're like, well, should we do a dress code? And I was like, yes, please do a dress code. But they never did. Because we got all these fucking losers, like, coming in there. And it was always a problem. And I'm not going to be... Like I said, I don't want to be gatekeeper about it. But if you can at least look like you're into the shit. Like, all dudes have to do, because this is mostly dudes I'm referring to. Because they're the ones that don't make an effort. Just put some fucking black jeans on. Put some nice black boots on. Just put a band shirt on. You're fine. It's like, but don't come in with like fucking cargo shorts and Crocs and baseball caps and that kind of crap. Don't come in with that. How hard is that? I don't know. And it's like they come in with that. They don't even know any of the songs. Or they only know like a couple of the songs that are like the more popular ones. It's just kind of like no one wants to hang out with those motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like...
Shit, I'm getting tired.
Are you?
Getting tired, getting sick, man.
Are you getting sick?
Yeah,
why are you getting sick?
GLP-1's getting to me.
Oh.
Getting nauseous.
Yeah.
I gotta take a shower.
I think it says TikTok thing. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm not on TikTok, but I've just seen it through other peripheral. Oh. And it's like, that's always kind of funny to me to... That will never not be funny to me to, like, see 22-year-olds telling people what's goth and what's not. Y'all are so cute. But yeah, it's like, y'all weren't even alive. Y'all weren't even alive. Like, shut up. Y'all don't know anything. But I appreciate the younger people getting into the scene, because we know a lot of younger people in their 20s that they look really cool. They know all the old music and the new music. They're like killing it.
Yeah, they also listen to us.
Yeah,
I'll be like
that too.
Like,
so it's like they don't all suck.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like some of them actually do know their shit.
Yeah.
Because we know a lot of them that are just in their 20s. They're like, man, we just love this shit. They know all the old music, all of it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes more than I know.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Jen, let's shut it down. I gotta get off, Jen. It's almost 11.
All right, so we're gonna go, I guess, because Tom's getting all. He's getting fussy.
I'm getting fussy. I'm not feeling all that good.
He's getting fuzzy. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up for this evening.
We gotta go to the club tomorrow, man.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys had a good time this evening. I had a good time. Have a good rest of your evening, y'all. Have a good weekend. Have a good Mother's Day, you guys. We'll be back on Monday doing a movie review. So be sure to show up for that. He's like walking off. So yeah, have a good weekend, everybody. We will see you guys again on Monday night. Good night.